Hello everybody and welcome back to Icewind Dale as we continue with our second episode of the Rime of the Frostmaiden that we're starting here on the Dork Vision channel. If you want to watch this stream, we stream every Wednesday night from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch us on our sister stream, that's on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. If you want to find my books, you can find them on DriveThruRPG and the DMs Guild. And if you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/noblecrumpet. With the introductions out of the way, let's get back into what you guys were doing last time in Icewind Dale. So, last time, you guys arrived in Icewind Dale. You met each other on the way, and promptly searched a corpse that happened to be tied to a dragon. After a unsuccessful, eventually successful escape, but less than elegant, you guys arrived off course in Bremen with exhaustion. In spite of your exhaustion, you were able to get some dry clothes at the buried treasures, meet Cora, who's having problems of her own as her son Huarwar is missing. Jeeves, Venric's aide, I guess, has stayed behind to be on the mend, while you guys decided to go visit the pubs to get some information on Icewind Dale. I mean, pub
Actually,
crawl.
he's ironing my clothes, I believe, is what he's supposed to.
He's doing a lot of things.
He doesn't have an iron. He can't iron your clothes.
No, he found one.
He found
Chris
one.
said he found one.
Oh my
He came
God.
to let you guys know that he found one before he got hit in the head or something.
Oh, good job, Jeeves.
You guys are at the Black-Bearded Brother, where a rather ornery fellow has given you guys some punchies, as well as a whiskey thunder for Nephros. And meanwhile, Razek has gone back to his sweeping, as long as you all stay quiet. And the brooding gnome in the corner is still studying you all intently after having annoyed you guys a bit.
He wants a fight. I feel it.
Here's a nice guy.
So,
Ooh,
do you guys do?
Leave.
Yeah, we.
We would like to leave. That's fair.
So
I
then,
don't think that's-
I don't think that's fucked out. Very well.
Hey, man, we tried. It's fine.
I saw him
I think
drinking
they
for
have
free.
hot chocolate.
I trusted your guidance, and we ended up here.
Well, let's just leave and we can go get milk for the kid.
I want hot chocolate.
Well,
I'm
it's
sure we can
basically
find a
milk
cow
with chocolate.
somewhere.
Even though we already discussed it right before the stream, I forgot that you were a 9-year-old at Fork.
Oh, he's old by orc standards, right?
He's
He's an adolescent.
an
Ready to
adolescent.
retire.
He's ready for the Scholastic Book Fair, I believe.
Oh my god.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. It's some
With the scented
spy shit.
pencils.
Can't wait to learn to read, man.
100 uses for duct tape.
Well, I didn't say he was ready for the books at the Scholastic Book Fair. It was more for the rubbery things that you can buy. that
Yeah,
come
the
with
giant
books.
pencils and the weird little binoculars that never seem to work.
Oh,
Multiple
definitely a
topics.
dinosaur book, though.
And the spy
Eraser
gadgets.
toppers. And the sound cannon or the ear gun or whatever things they have there. And the spy cameras.
Do you think people nerd out about dinosaurs in fantasy worlds as much as they do?
If
It's
they're
hard-
real, are they less exciting or
Who's gonna
more
post
exciting?
that?
That's a good point. I mean, I guess people nerd out about normal stuff, like tigers and like rhinos. Just not to the extent where people nerd out about dinosaurs.
Crocodile.
Yeah, personas in a fantasy world sound insane.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if we're getting a move on, barkeep, barkeep, what do we owe you?
Yes. Did you already
already
pay
paid
him?
you.
Yeah.
You would get more out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
You,
I told everyone else to pay for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right. But then you got a Whiskey Thunder. Yeah, that'll be 5 coppers for the Whiskey Thunder.
All right, fine.
I put it down.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks.
That's
Thank
it. That's
you
your last one.
kindly.
You don't get others.
Yeah, sure.
Any more and you might start making noise.
Wow, we need to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I resent that, but maybe it's just leaving is a good idea.
I'm just already walking out. I don't
Back into the cold.
get away from whatever this is.
All right. Well, might you consider opening up a library instead of a bar if you like the quiet? Anyway, goodbye.
That's actually a good idea. He probably should open a library.
But
I don't
this
know
would
if
be the
anybody
town
could
of
read, though.
5 bars.
Well, on to next one.
All right. You guys head to the next one. I saw people pinging the Even Keel. Is that your next destination?
If we do it
I think so.
clockwise, we'll get to the rowdy one last, so that probably works out.
Yeah, I
The
think you
Grumpy
want to
Moose.
coordinate the craziest one last.
The river's mouth, also known as Olive Garden.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The Olive Garden.
When you're here, you're dwarves.
Unlimited
When
fish
you're
picks?
here, it's in the
Alright.
family.
When you're here, it's in the family. Welcome to the family, son. So, you guys head into the Even Keel. And, you are visited with a bit of a jauntier atmosphere. There's actually a few people here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is music not working? It's just taking a while to ramp up. That's fine. Okay. So there's a few people here. There's like 4 people just hanging out, 3 at the same table and 1 by themselves. Just a little ways away. The barkeep is going around and he sees the 5 newcomers.
No cucumbers.
Newcomers.
It's our group name now.
Cucumbers.
Look
better
at
make
us
it early this
newcomers. The dwarf greets you all. Hello there! I'm Mukat! Come on in to the even keel. Now, what'll it be, my friends? We got some Battlehammer brew in here, waiting for you, fresh in from the Dwarven Valley. Anybody care for a pint?
Yes.
I'll have a hot chocolate.
Right. Hot chocolate. I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, help yourselves. He just plops a keg on the table and says, "That'll be a gold piece for the lot."
I pick up the keg. My cup. That's probably a lot heavier.
Do you have a gold piece for it?
Is it a quarter keg or is it a full keg? Because that's really impressive. It's a full keg.
I got the gold piece.
No, let me cover this one.
Fine.
Oh, how civil.
Is a gold piece gold or silver?
It's
Color.
Sometimes it's both.
I take out a gold
Okay.
piece and I put it on the table and say, "It looks like this."
Oh, okay. I take it.
I never figured out why there's
Or I tried.
hourglass shape.
Mm-mm.
all right. Yeah, you take it and you pick it up, and it's pretty heavy, but you're able to pick it up. It's like about the size. It's a huggable size.
That's a good size to be.
Especially for Grundle there. It's a hefty thing, but not impossible to carry around with you. But it's more than enough to satisfy your all needs.
Yeah, Nephros is going to grab some mugs and kind of gesture. Well, you pick that up. You mind helping me fill these up and pass them around?
Also,
it.
note, Suvi was the one that was carrying it. Grundle was going for the gold piece.
Yes.
It's pretty heavy. Just holding up the giant barrel.
Yeah. Just tip it gently now.
Don't
Right.
need any more wetness on us right now.
And we'll fill up pints for everybody.
You carefully fill up pints for the whole crew.
Does anybody else in this place have a little keg on their table or no?
No, most of the people just are being normal people and just have
How
Alright.
suspicious.
tankards.
I just want to
Mediums.
make sure that you all know that because we've had conversations with them, they're probably going to try and upsell us for everything. So maybe next time we don't pick up the keg and just accept whatever they throw in our plate.
Does the keg feel full at least before I
Yeah.
poured it?
Do you plan to haggle with the tavern keeper?
I do not plan to haggle anyone. I'm just making sure you know that we're not getting swindled.
So we're not getting swindled.
This isn't swindling, it's just upselling. There's a difference.
Listen, just have your drink, and then when we're down a couple more taverns, you won't even be able to tell the difference.
Joe, do you
In a
see the
couple more
distinction?
I'd like to see who ends up getting more drunk first.
All right. Oh yeah, we didn't do that last time.
Oh,
Well, you
didn't
guys
do
had
that.
relatively tame cider at the other place, except for one of you. So
Angry Orchard.
first, I'm gonna have Nephros do a Constitution save to resist drunkenness. Okay. You are able to keep your liquor for now. Good, Jorg.
For now.
For now. Anybody else that is partaking will need to take a Constitution save as well. This stuff's not super strong, but it's still dwarven, so.
Orphan.
Ah.
Mm.
Ah. Ah.
Now that's a drink.
I am waiting for my hot chocolate.
That's right.
I would like my hot chocolate.
Okay, guys, we're exhausted. We have disadvantage, right?
me, Garson.
No, that's
Garçon
ability
means
checks. Never
boy.
mind.
Oh, these are saves. That's right.
Right. So, I'll need one more from Nephros if you're also
Oh,
partaking.
yes, that's right. Yep.
Great. So, all of you are not quite used to Dwarven Ale this north. Perhaps the Battlehammer stuff is stronger than you're used to. You are all tipsy at this point, which I think...
This is a good start. This is where we want to be.
It warms the belly.
Yes. So, there is an icon for this. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and on dex, intelligence, and wisdom checks. But you have +2 damage to attacks while you're tipsy.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys start, like, you know, you're not totally pissed, but you're slurring your speech a little.
Apparently, we're in prime fighting situation right here.
Yeah, well, you have disadvantage on your attacks, but you swing wildly if you're gonna. Everybody else is kind of watching you guys get really rowdy, and one of the people in the group of 3 gets up and comes over to you guys, says, excuse me, you all, you want to join us?
Absolutely, more the merrier. Well, where am I sitting?
Oh yeah, push the tables together. The other group starts pushing their table up to you guys. Here we go. All right, where are you guys from?
Everywhere, I think, just a little bit.
Oh, everywhere.
Far south from here.
Southerners. Yeah, you looked it. They nod to each other.
10 towns.
Oh, a local. And where's your mother, little one?
He's
Fuck
like
you.
5 foot tall. He's taller than me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd like to know
Muscle
where his
baby.
mother is too. This little kid's just gonna cling on to us, isn't he?
Oh, I talked about my mother.
We found him in the wilds. He must be an orphan.
He's very precocious.
Uh,
Nephros kind of scruffs his hair a little bit.
I didn't mean to impose. Well, if you wanted to meet the rest of us, my name's Varys, and this here young woman over there is Elgath. And this lady's name is Norcus.
I appreciate Norcus. That's an
Ah.
interesting name.
Not
I
Orcus.
appreciate her.
People in the north have lovely names.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Grundle. The dwarf kind of like scruffles your hair up. Varys does.
Are they all dwarves?
They do appear to be dwarves. All 3 of them. Seems to be a
Lean
popular.
down to toast them with
place
a
for
tiny
dwarves.
cup.
Nephros is gonna do a deep bow and like stumble a little bit and catch himself and be like, "Pleased to meet you. My name's Nephros."
Pleased to meet you, Nephros. Pleasure's ours. So, what are the rest of you all?
Well, I'm
Vilma?
Suvi.
Yeah, what are you?
What the hell are you?
Ooh,
I'm Vilma. This is
literally
Big
3
Hunk.
times
He's
the
my
size.
best friend.
She poured a beer separately for Big Hunk.
Yes.
You take out the giant walrus wood carving and place it on the table. Oh, that's a very big piece of wood we've got there.
He's beautiful and round, and I love him.
There, got him.
It is cursed.
Well, I can appreciate that. I think that you can as well, don't you, Norcus? Yes. I can appreciate it. Sorry, she's got a bit of a big lower jaw. She got knocked out by a bar fight a while ago at the Grumpy Moose. We go around. We do go around. We do. So, what brings your group up here?
Chance, mostly.
Fell
Well,
in the river.
I mean, those are all sort of causes and how we got here.
They
But
are
not
factual
really.
reasons we are here.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong about any of that, definitely, but some of us are actually here with a purpose, unless all of you are just sort of coddywompling around the entire north.
Well, I'm not in Bremen on purpose. I can tell you that much.
Most people aren't. Most people don't come here on purpose. Usually it tends to be people's first stops if they don't know where they're going. The road kind of slopes down, so people tend to come here by accident.
Well, speaking of that, do you have a guide that we could hire if we wanted to go into different directions?
A guide? Well, I suppose you could find a guide here, says Varys. Not any of
But
us,
like
though. No,
Okay.
we don't get out that much. We kind of we tend to stay in here, and well, we all make fishing lures. Well, we all make different parts of the. Yeah, I think they get it. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, we work here in Bremen, so we don't get out very much. My goodness,
do
you're
you
very
know
strong. You're able
about-
to toss big hunk around like they're nothing.
Yes, because he is my friend. I was trying to figure out who Ralph Bremen is. So far, nobody has been able to tell us.
Rolf Bremen? Oh,
Yeah.
I think he means the statue. Oh yes, the statue.
Yes, she does.
She. Yes. That's what I said. Well, the statue is it's something that'll bring the ships back into harbor in Bremen. Well, no, then nobody would see it then, Varys. Oh yeah, that wouldn't make sense, would it? I think that it's just meant to be a good luck charm to kind of ward off spirits from those that would venture out onto the lake. What do you
So
think,
none-
Norcus? It's just a statue. Somebody made it and got paid for it, probably.
So none of you all know any sort of origination story about this thing?
They all look at each other and nod. Well, they shake their heads. Nobody knows.
The Statue of Mystery. Why would Rolf Bremen have his statue in the center of Bremen? It's blowing my mind right now. I can't think.
Well, he must have been great. I mean, they named the city after him, didn't they?
He didn't look like the dead guy that we came across, does he?
No. Didn't
Figured
really
I'd check.
look like him. But it's hard to tell with a desiccated corpse.
Yeah, I mean, I was mostly looking at the dragon, not really the man on top of it.
My eyes are up here.
I just figured I'd ask. Maybe it was something to do with maybe the dragon guarded this place. Not that any of you've ever seen one, right? I look toward the rest of the group.
We have now.
Well, not you guys. I mean those three dragons.
Oh, well, I've seen a dragon once. You did, Norcus? I saw the white worm. They were floating over the sky during a light storm. Wasn't a lot of snow out, but they was flying over the lake. I think they were thinking about coming and catching a fish or something. But they
Maybe
flew
they're like-
away.
UFO sightings, basically.
Well, the white worm doesn't venture too close to 10 towns, Norcus. I don't know. Maybe you were mistaken? Oh, I saw it with my own eyes. The white worm. What the hell is its pronunciation?
I mean-
Arviaturus.
Did it have like a rider on its back?
If
All
it's Arviaturus,
Yeah, we didn't see that one too far down the road.
it's supposedly its rider died a long time ago, but it thinks that they still live and command it. But
That sounds
thankfully,
crazy.
Yeah,
thing-
no, I mean,
the
I
thing
think
is
he's
blind.
still in charge.
The thing is blind. It doesn't venture near 10 towns. It would get attacked on sight. We may be light in the militia territory. Aye, a bit light. But we got crossbows, and it's got blood.
Yeah,
Here,
I mean,
here. It'll never venture near 10 towns. No dragon be fool enough. Here, here. They all clink their glasses for an excuse to drink.
I'll cheers to that.
No,
Fair enough.
Arturia vase.
No, we don't really care about the name. It's just another dragon.
It's Arviaturus. So you're all adventuring types, right? Says Varys.
Yes, precisely.
You
I
looked
can
a lot.
adventure.
Most people don't come here unless they've, well, you're disparate folks. Didn't mean to presume. But, people says, that, there's plenty of work here in 10 towns. There's been signs. I don't know if you saw them. They were on the, bulletin board in one of the taverns. Which tavern was it? It was at the Stones Tavern.
Yeah,
Oh,
we haven't
right.
made it around that far yet.
Yeah, that was yesterday. The Stones Tavern, there was a sign out there, job in Tourmaline. The gem mine's been shut down, and there's a reward for anyone that's willing to brave its depths and open it back up for trade. Well, for mining. And then for trade. Yes, that's how it works.
I have been known to brave depths before.
Haven't we all, big lady?
The name's Velma, don't.
All right.
The gentle, warm tipsiness kind of gets a little disgruntled. Stop ruining my drink. Well, is the mine's plagued by some sort of beast or monster that's preventing you guys from working, or is it simply just?
Oh, we don't work in Tourmaline. That city's far to the east.
Yeah, well, so pardon me for asking. So you say, so the mine must be off to the east as well, right?
Yeah, it is. They're
All right,
being
'cause we-
tight-lipped about the reasoning, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, nobody knows why it's shut down. They're, being really vague on that. But there's probably a reason that they want adventurers and not just militia.
Must have something to do with Roth Brennan.
Aye, that it could. It's not even in Bremen, love. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Huh.
Well, we may possibly, and he's like, Nephros is like looking around at the rest of the group. Maybe look into it. We got some business to help out. Looking for us. What was his name? Warwer. It's one of the Care Gonig, I think.
War.
Yes, that's the one.
Wow,
No, yeah, the kid's got it.
I do.
Do you know
Oh.
of castles nearby?
Oh, you're talking about Cora's kid. That's a shame, isn't it? It is quite a shame. And nobody knows where they might have gone, but they did come around here. Aye, those two tieflings. They came looking for her son. Though they didn't know what they were looking for, and we didn't know what they were looking for until we put it together after. Yes, they were looking for somebody that had a crystal or something. We had never heard of anything, so we just let them go. Ugh.
Anything special about this crystal that you may have heard of?
Does they describe it?
They were asking for anybody that had found a dark crystal.
Oh, confirmed it's the same one at least.
My apologies, that was out of character.
Right.
Now, didn't Cora told us that Wawa himself found a crystal, right? And then he
Wawa?
wandered off.
Yeah,
Bubble found crystal, yeah.
it was sometime after the speaker had gone missing.
Yeah, that's right.
You'll have
Real
to be
special.
more
Speaker really needs
specific.
to retire, by the way.
Yeah, he probably does, but I mean, he ain't harming no one. It's not like the speaker. We don't really have anything to say here in Bremen anyway. Yeah, when the speakers meet, it's not like we're asking for anything important.
I just expected him to speak, and he didn't say a word.
Yeah, it does kind of come with the territory of like the title.
That is a
False
bit
advertising
ironic,
is
yes.
what it is.
I mean, he almost said some words.
He seems quite incompetent to me.
More like incontinent.
He can
I
be more than one
remember
thing.
him in the old days. He was much more spry.
Well, perhaps
Dorcas?
he needs a retirement home.
He was much more limber. Norcus, that's enough. We don't need to hear about the glory days with the speaker. Was very supple. Norcus, that's we don't need to. Perhaps you've had enough to drink, Norcus. I need to go lie down. All right. Great. Maybe we should take you home. Yes. It's been fun here, but it's getting a bit late here at the Even Keel. Let's stumble on out of it. It was nice meeting you all. If you're ever back in Bremen, yes, come hit us up.
We won't. Bye.
No, absolutely. Hey, she need another beer. Norca's looking a little thirsty.
Very thirsty. It's been decades. Norcus, it's time to leave.
Nephros, let's let them go. We got a couple other pubs to check out.
Norcus stumbles to their feet and they lead her out. There's only one person left, besides the barkeep, who has finally come back and says, "I'm sorry, little one. We don't have any of that chocolate milk, but I did find this well, it's cream with alcohol in it.
It's a keeper.
He's 6 years old. What's with everybody here?
I have made
Number
you a
keeps going down.
Shirley Temple.
Are they all alcoholics before they hit the double digits?
Look,
Listen, this is a
everyone-
dwarven bar. If somebody's a kid in a dwarven bar, then they're probably old enough to drink.
Yeah, every culture has different drinking ages. Not everyone just starts drinking when they turn to be an adult.
Oh yeah, I remember I once heard that. As soon as a dwarf comes out, they swaddle them in their own beards and feed them alcohol. Pretty sure that's how it works.
Straight from their mother's teeth.
That's
That's right.
not entirely true, and a little insensitive. But you're tourists, so I'll forgive it.
They mean no harm. They're just assholes.
That is the definition of meaning harm.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm just stupid.
Understood. Well, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be cleaning the bar and attending to y'all. Where's that gold piece for the cake?
Oh, here, I left it on the table.
Oh, thank you. He grabs it and pockets it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He goes to just clean it up.
So, this is a wonderful town. Not really.
Everybody seems pretty nice.
Is there anything weird in this tavern? Because the other place had that hand in a jar or whatever.
Well, this place doesn't really have anything particularly weird. It's fairly well kept, and it's, adequately lit compared to the other place. The main thing is that most of the tables, they kind of vaguely resemble that of, overturned ships, but it's been stylized that way. They aren't actually ships. And there's a lot of, it's a nautical theme. It's like a Rhode Island themed tavern.
Wow.
Oh, there's nets and anchors.
There's an
everywhere.
anchor. Yep.
Oh yeah. It's like literally any restaurant down in Charlestown.
Don't you love fantasy settings? The barkeeper says.
What?
Meta. What?
Turns to the
Calamari.
Turns to the camera.
Camera.
And he kind of does, because everyone's imagining it now.
They most certainly have some sort of fried seafood somewhere then.
Oh, yeah. We do got fried seafood. We got some fried eel pout. You interested?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining an eel doing a little pout.
Oh,
Second
common fish.
question.
Common fish in
angry
these
eels?
waters. Not many that, like its taste, but, I, for one, can't get enough of it. So, I'll be right back. I'll get you some. We got
wait,
some
one more
whale
question.
oil in the back. What?
One more question.
Yes.
Do you as well keep a severed body part of your father in the building?
You been to my brother's then? Yeah, he's a bit weird. We don't really follow in our pa's footsteps as much as Razik does.
That's probably for the best, it seems.
Well, I like to think so. Anywho, yeah, I'll get those eel pout for you. Be right back. He
Something other
just
than that old jerky.
kind of skips into the back.
I
I
made
could
the
go for
turkey
something
myself.
to soak up this alcohol.
The only person left in the room is a human woman, and she's kind of like poring over some books. She's got a strange lantern on the table that's just not lit. It's just on the table. It's got some strange runes on it that don't look to be any language that you know. She's adjusting her glasses as she starts writing something down. She hasn't paid attention to you guys at all since you've been in here.
How
Nerd.
can I check the runes?
Another wandering scholar.
You can certainly try, but it's difficult from this distance.
It's also disadvantaged, but whatever.
It's also a disadvantage.
Can't get any worse.
Vilma, what are you looking at?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Don't make a
Something's
scene.
coming to me. Vilma, you kind of peer, and although there's two of them, but kind of extrapolate that there might not actually be two runes, so you kind of imagine that there's only one, and it seems to be some sort of divination rune, but you can't tell the specifics.
That lantern is used to see things.
I mean, that's what lanterns do. You use it to light up rooms.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty obvious.
No, she's got a point.
Brilliant observation, my dear lady.
Ah!
I finished ironing your clothes and thought that I might bring them to you.
All right, now I like that.
So-
I want it to be canon that Jeeves like has an innate stealth, like passive stealth of like 25.
It's
So,
not
like,
even.
He just appears behind us.
I say it's not even like a stealth. It's more of like he's not very interesting, or
He's actually also he's just so old he only breathes every like 30
Yeah.
seconds.
but he doesn't stand out. He doesn't like make
The aura,
notice of
aura
himself.
of boringness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vampire's like, I can hear your heart beating. Then you'll have trouble finding me.
Our secret weapon, Jeeves.
I don't have a heart.
Jeeves puts the folded clothing down
Jeez.
next to you.
What the hell? I'm at the tavern. Why would I need my clothes? What are you doing?
You told me you wanted them. Did
He's
you
very
do?
pumped about doing things on time and making sure that all of his tasks are
What?
well done.
Why would I need them now?
Did you ever state when that you needed them?
I'm sorry. He picks up the clothes and clutches them towards his chest. I will wait at you back at the buried treasures. I'm sorry for the intrusion.
Wait. Have one. Is there any of the alcohol left? Let's give him one more and then be on your way.
You look inside the keg. It is strangely empty.
Here, fun is mine.
Sorry, that was me.
Fenric, what are you paying this man?
Jeeves? No, I'm trying to get rid of Jeeves, but he's
I
refuses
owe
and is always helping me.
Venric a life debt. I will
Why'd you
be
save
with
his
Venric
life?
until my dying breath.
Which just
It's-
makes it.
You're not paying him?
I pay him in food, kindness, shelter.
And
Honest-
appreciation.
It's very difficult to get rid of him, to be honest. I've asked him to leave multiple times. He doesn't quite listen, and he makes my job very difficult because I refuse to let a.
So he's submitting himself into some sort of slavery for you? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
That's
some sort
such
of,
a nasty word. I do work because I like it.
Humans are strange.
Yeah.
Humans are compassionate folk. I hope to impress that upon you all.
You
As
are, but you also
non-humans.
can't do much, and it makes it very difficult to try and help others when I'm always helping you. But
I'm
I appreciate
sorry,
your help.
Master. I will return these clothes. Sorry, Miss Vilma. And he kind of bows and kind of shambles out of the bar.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Now I feel worse knowing that you don't even pay him.
I told you, I tried to get rid of him every single time. He's not even supposed to be here right now. But
Well,
My
He's
duty-
very much not supposed to be here.
no, but my duty is to help those who cannot help themselves.
I
Maybe a
was
little bit smaller. Maybe a little smaller.
We sort of in this weird paradox kind of relationship. He's very sweet, though.
Well, they seem to do an okay job with ironing, at least.
It's also nice to have company once in a while. But he's very old. I'm very worried that one of these days he's gonna step in something real bad.
Like a dragon, you might say, and
Mm.
perhaps be on the verge of death multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
How's the
eel
eel
pouts
coming?
are done.
Yeah.
Muckrock comes back out, and he's got a big platter. Once again, family style, it seems. Places it down in front of you guys. Says, "Oh, that will be about 15 silver for the platter. There's plenty there for leftovers if you need to bring some home." And it's a whole plate of like these curly fried eels that have been like fried in batter. They look like they are kind of spicy. And they've got like these yellow like rings of peppers interspersed among them.
Can we be anywhere other than Rhode Island?
I don't know what you mean.
Yep.
I took a handful
We
and
went to
stuffed them
fantasy
into my
room.
mouth.
That explains why it's so
Zero.
cold.
Yeah, they good?
Yeah, I mean, they're nothing to write home about, but they're salty, they're oily. It's
I
like
think
any...
that's exactly what we need right now.
Yeah,
I think
it's
they're good.
honestly the best fried, salty
yum, yum,
food
yum.
you've ever had.
I'll put up for this one.
There's not much meat on the eel pout, but plenty of fat. You guys down the lot, and save some for tomorrow if you need be. Can I interest y'all in a doggy bag?
Do I look like a dog to you?
Oh no, it's a thing we do here in Fantasy Rhode Island. Looks at camera, winks.
Why do you keep doing that? What's over there?
Oh, nothing. Just a little stitious. Anywho, I'll get you guys some bags.
Sure. While he's running off, I'm just gonna go over and kind of walk over to the table with the woman that's studying and looking at her lantern, and I'm just gonna sit there and just kind of casually stare at the lamp, but not say anything.
You're
See
gonna
if she
awkwardly
notices.
climb onto the chair. 'cause
Yeah,
you're a gnome?
exactly. Ooh.
She kind of like stops writing after a few seconds and kind of just her eyes like look up at you.
Oh no! Don't let me bother you. I don't want to interrupt anything, but I'm just curious to look at your artifact of sorts.
She kind of blinks a few times and then puts her quill down. Are you all adventurers?
Most of us. The old man is sort of a tag along.
What old man?
Don't worry about it.
Still
It's fine.
shuffling out.
I'm half of the way there.
Jenkins, come get the eel over here.
It's
Now that I have-
take your time.
Yeah. Now that I have a closer look, can I do like an Arcana check or some sort of?
It would most definitely be an Arcana check. Right.
Eh.
Ooh.
Not sure
0.
what that thing's all about.
Is it a magical item?
Seems to.
I can use my Artificer's Lore, which is an intelligence history check to related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technology.
Okay.
So I can
then
add
you
twice
can do
my
that
proficiency.
instead. Do a
She
history
uses
check.
it to see things.
And it is double the proficiency, so +4, so 10.
So 10. All right. It is a common item, I believe. You've seen a similar item to it before, called a Lantern of Revealing, but you estimate that this is something slightly different, but you're not sure how.
I bring that up and it's like, huh, strange. Kind of reminds me of a Lantern of Revealing. But why is yours so different? What do those runes say?
She glances over at it and says, "If you'd like to find out, I can offer you some money for a job." And she kind of like looks up and regards the rest of you and your existence, albeit your drunken existence.
Tipsy.
And yeah, tipsy.
Yes, no, I'm very sorry about my friend here. He's part moth. What was it you were saying about needing adventurers, glory, treasure, that sort of thing?
I understood that joke and I don't appreciate it.
I do need an adventurer or two. I think that you might fit the bill.
No, we're not ducks.
I don't understand.
Oh. Well, he called me a moth, and I thought you were trying to make a duck joke.
No, I was not.
Sorry, continue.
Thank you. My name is Anyim, and I have come from a
Onion?
Anyim.
Fried onions?
No, Anyim. Anyim.
Lovely name. My name's Venric. Pleasure to meet you.
Well, I don't necessarily need all your names, but I guess it will help with things. Venric, you and your team, I need some help. I've been investigating the strange goings-on here in Icewind Dale, trying to solve this eternal winter as soon as I heard about it. I think that it has something to do with Auril, the Frostmaiden, but I also think that I can solve it, given enough time. There are strange creatures that seem to have power over the elements, and I'm wondering if I might be able to harness it for our own use to lift this dreadful winter. I'm a scholar of sorts. I joined the Arcane Brotherhood for a bit, but didn't agree with their values, so I went off on my own. I'm a native of Chult, and there's actually a creature here that has caught my interest in this way. Have you heard of a creature called the Chewinga?
History check?
Certainly try.
I
You have.
certainly have.
I'll say
Who are
that
the Chewinga?
you've probably been to Chult, maybe.
Our advantage, we're exhausted.
No, I would know about
Oh.
these creatures.
No, you're
Well,
right.
That's true.
You are right. You are
Damn it.
tipsy. You go, "Oh, I know exactly what these are. I've been to Chult. Wait. No, I haven't been to Chult. That was Waterdeep.
That's not Cholt, that's Chandlewood.
I think
Well-
that was a cat I saw.
Ooh, part of the Purple Knights. Maybe we fought some weird things.
I don't think you would have fought a Chewinga. They are tiny elemental creatures, hardly seen, but they exist everywhere. And here in the north, there are sure to be some about. Probably a different variety than those I'm used to. But I believe if I can find one and befriend it, maybe I can learn its secrets and help bring an end to this eternal winter. I'm willing to pay 25 gold pieces if anybody is able to find one. Using this, and she puts the lantern in front of you guys. This is a lantern of tracking. It hones in on elementals that are nearby, glowing brighter as elementals approach. I haven't been able to find any myself, but perhaps that's because they know I'm looking. They are intriguing folk, the Chewinga. But perhaps if I can get your assistance, that I might be able to be a bit luckier. You probably will get around more than I will anyway.
And we're not looking for Chewingas, so maybe we will find them.
Are they
Yes.
dangerous?
Nephros is gonna just turn around and kind of say loudly to the open air, "We're definitely not looking for any Chewingas." All right. That ought
I'm
to
making eye
trick 'em.
contact and I'm winking and we're just both. I'm just kind of
Oh, yeah,
winking.
that-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. They got no idea.
I got no idea.
She
Is it
shakes
some
her
sort
head.
of inside joke? What are you both doing?
Perhaps this was a mistake. I'll find
Mm.
somebody else to give my gold pieces to.
Well, they might not take it seriously, but I'm technically part of the Purple Knights. We do hunt monsters, and maybe in our journeys we would come across these Chewinga creatures.
Make a persuasion check.
Something I'm good at, but also with disadvantage, so fuck me.
I don't know. I mean, Folk
Is
just
there
seem to
anyone else
be
here?
folk just seem to be bar hoppers.
Oh,
Oh.
please, ma'am. Don't judge by the process. You'll see the results.
Yeah, or we'll die, or whoever else you'll hire will die. So, we might as well just give it a go instead of you dying.
I guess there are many terrors in Icewind Dale. Make a new persuasion check. I guess Nephros, since you spoke up.
Mhm.
A 10 is a slim success.
Hold on, that didn't. I'm supposed to have expertise on this.
You have it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it does. Yes. All right.
You
Yeah,
rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Not high enough for my cheat codes.
That does check out. Yeah, you're not level 17 where you have plus 10.
All right.
Hate level 1s.
Anyam kind of ponders for a bit. I'm going to regret this, I think. But maybe that's what's better to lure out the Chewinga. Its elusiveness. The lantern is yours, and you can keep it if you bring one back. Alive. She points a finger at Benric. I don't want you slaying this monster. I need it intact.
Not all monsters are to be slayed, but you have my word.
Right.
How big is it? Would it fit inside the box?
They are
How big of a
very small. I have seen only one in my lifetime. It was not but this tall, and she holds her hand, and it's like less than a foot high. It's like 8 inches tall.
Ha, you guys call me short. That's short.
So, about in reference to, let's say, Big Hunk here.
Oh, it's much smaller than that.
Okay, terrific.
It's a small chunk rather than a big hunk.
You need a sound effect whenever somebody refers to Big Hunk.
Uh,
Hypnotoad or something.
is it any smaller than Big Hunk here?
Don't encourage a soundboard.
Please don't. I have a dangerous soundboard here.
Well, I'm going to take the lantern and I would tie it to my waist. Now, do I need to activate this thing in some manner or way using magic, or just a normal on and off?
All you need is a whistle, and the light will come on. Although, it won't be very bright unless there are elementals nearby.
That's fair. Just a check in every now and then. I'll just turn it on and off. Like
Sure.
a flashlight. Click, 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 click.
Life, death, life, death, life, death.
Computer.
Well, where can we find you in the future if we're not meeting you here? Or are we meeting you here?
I will probably be here now that I'm not traveling around. It was hard enough coming to Bremen to look for these Chewingas. I thought that it would be far enough away that there might be something there, but I swear I nearly got attacked by a crag cat. But I was able to make it to town in time. Thing was howling from the hills.
Howling? You sure that wasn't a wolf?
Well, not sure what I heard. It was a wild sort of sound. But I've heard that crag cats are very dangerous up here. They stalk people, especially if they're alone.
Oh, good thing we have numbers then.
Just be glad it wasn't a Yeti.
I have Big Hunk right here.
And may they protect you. I'm assuming that is a magic talisman of some power.
Blessed be the hunk.
Oh yes, it's extremely powerful.
Yes. Otherwise, I can see no reason why you would be carrying it with you. It is kind of repulsive, if I'm honest.
Shh. Nephros puts his hands over Big Hunk's head. Don't listen to it.
I'm just glowering at her now. We shall see.
You just made an enemy for life.
I apologize. If you crafted it, I'm sure that it took a lot of skill to do so.
Do not hurt Big Hunk's feelings.
Oh, he looks so inquisitive. Very alert.
Yes, well,
Prime of his youth.
I will be here in Bremen at presumably one of the taverns. maybe one of the quieter ones, which this was for a while.
I mean-
you should go over to the black-bearded brother. They hate anything that regards noise.
That's where I usually go, but that stupid gnome is there. Keeps
Is he
hitting
a
on me.
rival of yours?
No. As I've said, he
Why
keeps
did-
hitting on me.
Why
Oh.
does he hit you? That's not nice.
We can have a conversation about that when you're older. Don't worry.
Charming.
Okay.
Sometimes gets wanting to fight and hitting on. Confused. I think he wanted to fight us, though. I think that was definitely what happened.
I'll
I
leave
see
you all to
blue.
your process, I suppose. Now, please, I need to get back to this scroll. Hopefully, I can use this to try and attract a Chewinga if you are all unsuccessful. Good day.
Good day.
Good
Thank you.
evening. Bows and leaves. Scuffles off of the bench.
Jump
Leaps
down.
off.
Lunges to the rafter. No. All right.
Too short and in heavy armor.
All right.
All right.
Here's
Yeah,
your
let's
doggy
finish off
bags.
these eel.
I took the effort of bagging it up for you while you guys were talking to your friend. Yeah, come back to the Even Keel anytime, my friends. I assume you're heading to the next tavern if you were intent on that pub crawl.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think we're
it's
gonna make it at this rate, but we're trying.
I mean,
Sort
it's
of
the
lurch
crawl.
up and almost knock the table over on the way out.
They did say crawl, not sprint.
Oh, is that why?
I suppose the night is still young, though. I'm sure you want to get off. Well, I suppose that's more of a grumpy moose thing for you to get off there.
We can just take our leave. That's fine. But thank you for your generosity.
Of course, and thank you for your purchases here at the Even Keel. Come back anytime. Come to the smallest tavern with the biggest hearts.
Pretty cute.
Aye.
I'm gonna get
Nice.
ready to pick up my stuff and walk out the door.
I assume Grundle has grease all over his hands and face.
Yes, most
Where
likely.
did you get
Eating
that?
that eel.
Just finger food.
When
Yeah,
paladins learn prestidigitation, I might want to learn prestidigitation.
you can with a
Yeah.
feat,
Damn it.
but paladins do not get cantrips. They are just not that adept at magic.
They
They
can't.
can't trip.
But they can fall.
Mm,
Oh.
Oh,
I walk carefully out the door.
Oh, of course. The threshold
walk
is twice as
recklessly
big
out
for
the door.
you. Vilma, make a dexterity check.
Yes. Just dexterity?
Yeah, I guess make it a saving throw.
Saving there. Awesome. Awesome, dude. I'm awesome.
All right.
What about the
The threshold came out and like jumped right in front of your foot, but you managed to maintain your composure.
Yeah, I played off pretty smoothly.
Is that some sort of Goliath exit ritual?
If it was a Goliath exit ritual, there wouldn't be a doorway there anymore.
Nice.
Oh, I like it.
It's too
Impressive.
small anyway.
Graceful. All right, you guys head out, and the next tavern nearby is the Stones Tavern that is made half of stone, like the foundation mostly, but it's got an upper story. The tavern keep is waiting outside. Hello there. I'm Dumrar, and welcome to the Stones Tavern.
Well, thank you kindly.
Oh,
Any
you'll be
reason
wanted
you're-
to come in, yes.
Yeah.
He opens the door.
But I can't recall. Did 4 dwarfs come out when we walked into the area here, or was it only 3? Of the...
I think
Four.
3 dwarves came out. One was tossed out of a window
One-
onto
yes.
the snow,
Alright.
Yeah.
and another just was watching from the
So
doorway.
he is one of the ones that greeted us then.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think one of them was bald, and one of them had like braids or something. I'll say
He
this
has
is
whatever hair you say he has.
this one's bald. If he had hair, he shaved it off. He had time. It's canon.
Quick shave.
They're coming.
Shave it a haircut.
All right. Dumrar leads you into the Stones Tavern. Says, "Welcome to Stones. and he proudly shows you all the place has 2 stories, a balcony looking over everything. The bottom floor has a bunch of like benches that are made with like solid rock, but they've been carved with illustrious designs and then embellished with a mosaic of polished rocks on their seats. Not particularly comfortable. They look pretty.
This place looks expensive.
Oh, they're not. It's not too expensive for adventurers like you. Besides, I wouldn't make any business if it was expensive. Now come in, have a seat. Have a seat, my friends. Now, what can I get for y'all? We got some special things. We got some, I'm sorry, young man?
Hot chocolate.
Like hot chocolate?
Yes. Yeah.
Chocolate.
I'll
He's
see
really
what I
jonesing
can
for it.
get. Anyway, we do have... Actually, that could work. Alright. Well, so we do have one drink here. It's called the Golden Goat. It's normally goat's milk and honey. Don't normally make hot chocolate, but I think I got something that I can use with the goat's milk that might meet your fancy. Wait right here. Is that golden goats all around?
Sure, why not? I'm
That's
definitely
sure.
puking by the time we're at the Grumpy Muse.
The real question is how much?
Oh, it's not that expensive. Just a silver apiece.
I don't know. Your brother was selling something for like 5 copper. Pretty expensive in comparison. So what do you got that's lower than that? You got some spiced tea, maybe? Instead of expensive goat milk.
Well, I suppose I have something. We got some fire breath ale. It's not particularly useful for non-dwarves, but you might find it inoffensive. You like spiced ale, yes?
Spiced ale's fine. Trying to insinuate what you're getting at, though.
Well, that best I can do is 8 copper pieces.
Tea's fine.
Tea
Oh.
it is.
No. I'll do one of the spiced ales for everybody.
A fire breath ale for everyone. Right. That's the spirit. I'll still get you your tea, little sir.
That would be quite lovely, thank you.
The tea's only 2 copper pieces.
You said you had honey, yes?
I do. I can put that in it.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Alright, I'll be right back with your drink orders. The hall is quite empty. There's really anybody here. Make a perception check.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Why not?
I'm looking specifically for body parts of a dwarf.
I'm looking at the table.
Yes.
7s all around.
That is a lot of 7s. Oh, we could call ourselves the Mighty 7. No, that's stupid.
No.
So, Suvi,
Magnificent 7.
with your
We
perception...
already have a group name.
A sous vide 6.
Oh, shit. It rhymed
Big
with
hunk.
cucumber. Newcumber.
We are the newcomers.
And big hunk. That is the after the colon.
And because it says really small text.
Special guest, Big Hunk.
Featuring Big Hunk.
Or is
Feature.
it Big Hunk of the Newcomers?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Suvi, although the place seems empty and rather echoey in its vastness,
Smells empty in here.
you do pick up a scent. Someone else is here.
And flesh.
It does appear to be man flesh. Or something. Yeah, it smells like there's a human here. Can't find him.
Is that a normal thing that you do? Do you just sniff the air to find your quarry?
Of course. Sometimes you have to lick the sand.
But it's sand. I mean, if it works, it works.
Do you question my methods?
No, it's fine.
At least one other customer in here.
Being
Was
rather
there somebody
quiet.
hiding?
Sniff, sniff.
Start sniffing about. You eventually see a silhouette against the fire on the balcony upstairs. It seems they're just out of eyesight.
What do you guys think? Balcony seats?
What?
I mean, it's got a view.
Oh, you want to move to the balcony? I mean, sure.
Figured you short ones could use some high ground.
I don't know what that is, but I'd gladly experience it.
I'd rather not fall off the railing, so I'll stick to the goat's milk. Oh, wait, no. Actually, you ordered spiced ale for everybody.
I'll give, was it 4 silver pieces, I guess?
8 each times 4.
Oh, I did times 5.
32.
Yeah, because Grundle's not of drinking age.
I'll do 5 silver pieces so he can have his honey.
Right. Well, that is fermented goat's milk.
You know, at this point, it doesn't matter.
He's a half-orc, he'll be fine. It's basically rot water.
Everyone else seems to think this is perfectly normal.
Fermented
Yeah, it's kefir.
goat's milk. So cheese? You just drink cheese?
Maybe it's more like diluted cottage cheese.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Less chunky.
It's more like the like leftover whey, practically.
Ah, okay.
Like a melted gelato.
Yeah.
Very,
Salty.
yeah. A salty, sweet slog. It's the best that Icewind Dale can get to a slushy.
So
Or
it's a
smoothie.
yogurt drink.
It's a
the Middle Eastern
yogurt
yogurt drink. Yeah. So it's actually
Yeah.
not that bad.
Bubble
Yeah,
tea.
it's kefir.
Yeah.
As you guys ponder this and head upstairs, you see that there is a human. They see you guys approaching, and they just kind of, nod and go back to what they were doing.
Hi. Waves as we walk by.
Me?
I mean, you're the only one else here, and you nodded, so I waved. So, hi. And walks away.
Oh, sorry, I was just being polite. She goes back to what she was doing.
Which was?
Oh, yeah, she's just staring at a piece of paper. Appears to have words. She's reading.
What's your emotional state while reading this?
She looks kind of tense. Not used to being around people.
Okay. It's not like just a letter saying that her lover's leaving her or something like that.
No, it doesn't look like she's in any emotional distress, but then again, you're a little tipsy, so.
So she's distraught. Got you.
Casually looking at this person as we walk by.
Needs saving.
Completely scanning her.
You sit down somewhat close to them, and they don't bother you. They kind of just turn so that they're not facing you anymore.
Okay.
You guys were kind of staring at her. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Everybody just
Creeped up on her.
Drinks are here! Dumrar
Oh,
comes
sweet.
back. Oh, you're up there. I'm coming! And he starts walking up the stairs with 2 platters on his shoulders. All right, here you go. Here you go. Fire breath ales all around. And a little golden goat for the young one. And we got a tea for you. Mr. Young Master, I was able to find this, if it'll please you. It's not exactly chocolate milk, but it's the best that we can do on such short notice. It's goat's milk, not as fermented as the other drink, and it's got some nice bitter flavoring in there. It's coffee.
Oh. Hot
What
coffee
is
milk.
Coffee.
Kind of nods and smiles yeah.
Oh, we had to call it that.
Trying to sip my
Only in
tea,
Rhode Island.
and I just look around at everybody like, Alright, is it fine that he has that? Are we gonna
He's
give
having
him that?
coffee milk.
Yeah.
It's having coffee
I-
milk, yes.
We seasoned it with a syrup. It's called Autocrata.
I take it and drink it.
Sure. You finally had something to drink to wash down those fried things. Coffee milk is dripping down your sides past your tusks. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't taste awful, but it is not a taste that you're used to.
Now that I think about
Thank
it,
you.
getting cocoa beans logistically here must be extremely expensive, so kind of have our
Cocoa
hopes up.
bean.
It's very expensive to get them here. Coffee is expensive in of itself, but at least it's in demand. We've got plenty of people that need to stay awake here. Not need to, it's not like a curse or anything. Mind you, there's just a lot of work to do.
Oh, I thought you were trying to make fun of how it's like always dark and
It
there's
is
no
always
daylight.
dark.
Okay, yeah.
We do need to kind of wake ourselves up when it's time to be waken.
Messes with the circadian rhythm and all.
What now?
No worries, it's fine.
Ain't no cicadas in Icewind Dale.
He knows what the cicada is.
Not bad.
Aye. They would have come out last year if not for the eternal winter. He shakes his fist at the sky.
Now it's gonna be another 17 years.
Well, maybe they just delayed it for a while. Or they died. I don't know. I'm a bit of an enthusiast myself. If you'd care to look, all of the rocks downstairs, and he gestures down at the floor below, but you see the floor is actually tiled with a variety of like interesting colored stones of different shapes. And he's like, I've embedded my rock collection for all to see. I'm a bit of a naturalist myself.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Well,
Yes,
Nephros
you could
is
say
gonna
I'm very cunning with my stone.
I mean,
Nephros turns to Priya and kind of whispers under his breath, "Nine else, this whole town is full of nerds."
Oh, nerds. Also, I'm Vilma.
Yeah, I forgot.
No,
I was
that's
like,
right.
You used to be Priya with this
That's
character.
true. That's right. Yeah.
The middle name.
Middle name, yes. You don't have that information yet.
You can't call
So
it
you're
this way
all
yet.
fucking nerds.
You lack critical information.
See, we got that one down there. Now that's a purple quartzite. I got that when I was digging back in the glory days. I did work in the gem mine in Tourmaline. Heard it shut down. Too bad. But I got what I needed from there. Fancy rocks, bit of dough, able to fund this tavern. It's the latest one built of the 5.
Do you ever see any dark crystals?
You mean onyx? Or like,
Maybe. I just
Obsidian?
keep hearing dark crystal everywhere we go.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, did you happen to see, apparently there was a couple folks like me, Nephros like gestures up towards the horns, who was walking around with a couple of crystals on the necks looking for one that apparently was an awful lot like it.
Aye, they were looking for the dark crystal. They ended up taking Warwar's. Yeah, Cora's lad. I think they ended up taking him. It's too bad, really. Had no idea that he was going to be taken by the tieflings. But he did show me that crystal at one point. So I was being honest. I thought they were going to go and take him to wizard school or something. But I suppose I shouldn't have hoped for something so nice for the lad. He did used to come here. He was very interested in rocks as well.
Apparently, he went willingly.
Willingly. That's interesting. I didn't hear about that. I was told that he was taken. But
Maybe it is some sort of wizard thing.
I didn't experience it. I just told them where to find him. I feel guilty.
Insight check.
Sure.
Is he lying?
Well, insight is not a lie detector button, but
Does he feel uncomfortable about the things that he's saying?
he does seem kind of he's shaking his head as he's talking. He's looking kind of sullenly. It doesn't look like he's got a hidden smirk behind him or anything. Feels genuine.
I mean, he probably just feels bad that he told the people who kidnapped that guy where he was.
Huh? What? I didn't say anything out loud. I'm sipping tea.
Oh, just commenting.
Did you go to visit school, Nephros?
Absolutely not. I flunked out of every single class my parents ever put me in.
Was that intentional? Did you not want to live up to their standards or something?
Whoa, what's with the 20 questions here?
Well, sorry, I'm just curious. It just seems like it can go one way or the other. I want to figure out if you're a smart kid or maybe just a little rebellious. Seems more the latter.
Listen, none of it really meshed with me whenever my parents tried to get me to study, so I'm coming out here to figure things out for myself.
That's fair. It's always good to find your own footing. At least you had parents, though.
Must be nice.
Wait, you just...
Boy, here we
Did you lot just appear out of thin air?
No, rock gnomes do not just come from rocks.
They don't?
That's a common misnomer, honestly.
Oh yeah, of course.
If you'd like to know more about where rock gnomes come from, I'm a bit of an aficionado on the subject.
I am a rock gnome. You don't need to tell them anything.
Fair enough. I suppose it's not my place. Would you like to know where dwarves come from?
Not particularly. The birds and the bees are sort of a... I put my hands over my ears.
Well, actually, for them, it's the stones and the pickaxes.
Yes. This one actually might not have flunked out of college. Well, it's quite interesting. You see, when a mother dwarf and a father dwarf love each other very much,
Chug, chug, chug.
they decide to have a child, so they build one. And they put the best rocks that they can in the recipe and give it the nice features that they want. And when time comes, they kiss it on the cheek and it comes to life.
They kiss it on the cheek and the soul forger breathes life into them, so write that down.
Well,
That
I
is
was trying
truly
to...
terrifying.
I was trying to dull it down for the younger ones here. He winks at Grundle, who has milk dribbling down his cheeks.
They say the whole time Grundle's just had like the mug just lifted up to his face. Just
My people just have
Don't-
sex
don't-
with each other.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I've joined this group long enough. If you need anything, don't hesitate to give Dumrar a call, eh? He walks down the
Yes,
stairs,
thank you.
kind of like wipes the sweat off his brow, like, whew, dodged a bullet there.
yikes.
Such a bullet that he was loading himself and ready to fire.
Right.
Jesus, this guy.
He was loading the bullet and then he suddenly realized the barrel was pointing backwards. Ugh.
Well, I guess now that we have a moment's peace, can we just enjoy the food and then move on? This one didn't seem quite as interesting.
No, yeah, absolutely.
How's the ale?
Well, make a constitution save, everyone that is drinking ale.
I have not had it.
Well, is anyone going to
Mine
drink
had nothing in
Venrix?
it.
I push the cup out. Y'all can have it. It's fine.
Dibs.
Grundle also has a weak alcoholic beverage if he chooses to drink it. The Golden Goat is slightly alcoholic.
Alright.
It's like a cider, though. Like, as far as alcohol content.
Milk cider.
Milk cider.
Well, I guess this one's for Big Hunk. I start giving it to Big Hunk.
Toast big hunk.
No, why don't we be nice? Send it back to one of the servers at the kitchen.
Oh, give it to our friend over at the other table.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can do that. Let me just go
Jeeves?
through.
Jeeves, you come here as well?
Jeeves isn't here. I don't know what.
Okay, just making sure we could have him do it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Jeeves isn't here. Oh, Miss Vilma. Ah!
Jeeves is literally the that gif of Dwight and what's her face, like going,
Yes.
fuck.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm imagining now is just like the scene of like, you know, like for example, Venric just sitting down doing nothing, and then the disc goes, boop, and then Jeeves just appears behind her.
Must. Grundle, you're fine. Everybody's actually pretty fine. For now.
This drink is actually kind of weak.
You guys are able
How's Big
to
Hunk
maintain your
doing?
constitution. Big Hunk is inanimate, but they are fine. They are getting a little sexier the more that you drink.
Vilma's like rubbing Big Hunk on the back.
I
I love Big Hunk.
love Hunk.
I love Hunk.
Are you just pointing to the nearest thing and saying you love it?
No.
Just forgot to put icons on Suvi and Nephros for before. Anywho, Rundle, you're fine. You guys, Vilma, I think, wanted to hand one to the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go over to the table. The person kind of looks up at you. Can I help you?
So it doesn't go to waste, and I'll just pop it in front of her and give it a wink. Give her a wink.
Oh, I don't have much of a taste for dwarven ale, I'm afraid. Thank you, though. Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy. It's
Right.
You've been reading that letter for a while now.
Oh, it's not a letter. It's a first-hand account. Just trying to extrapolate some. It's nothing really.
See? Nothing at all. Maybe something happened nearby. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from here. I'm from 10 Towns. Are
Is
you?
Maybe. No. I'm just gonna say no. I'm not from 10 Towns. You would have seen me before, I'm sure. There's not that many people here.
Yes, but there are some Goliaths, but haven't seen any around here, so they don't frequent the
See,
towns
that's the
really.
thing. I am also looking for the Goliaths, but nobody seemed to have known where they have gone.
Oh, well, I don't know exactly where they are, but they don't linger in 10 Towns. They have their own tribes. Perhaps somewhere else. I don't study them, I'm afraid.
A researcher?
Yes, Bremen's a nice, quiet town. I was able to come here and do some research. Particularly interesting animals discovered in the area. Yeah. Anyway,
Chawingas?
it was nice meeting you.
Vilma, she doesn't want to talk to us. Fenric says from like the table.
Try to get quests, okay?
Maybe you just need to pay her to like have fun or something.
You guys hear a call from the balcony. Oh, what's the not balcony called? The floor down below.
The floor?
Floor?
The floor.
Ground floor?
The under balcony.
The lobby.
Meanwhile, deep in the under balcony, you guys hear a call. Someone shouts up, "There you lot are! Get the hell down here!" And you guys see like a one-eyed dwarf with a very grizzled gray beard, and like a chipped ear, and bald head, kind of looking up at you. Well,
Who's the are you?
What?
I'm Grinst. You offered to help me. I hired you for something. Get the hell down here. What are you doing in the bar?
Were we hired?
What?
Don't
We're
think so.
just loosening up so we can do our job properly. Now we'll be down right away so we can talk this out.
Get down here now. Pay your tabs and then get down here. These trout are not gonna catch themselves.
When did we do this?
All right, Priya. I mean, I have no memory of this one. Let's see if we can't smooth this over.
Velma.
Vilma.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of an old flame I used to have back in Waterdeep. Sorry about
Yeah.
Yes.
Into the Goliath women, I see. Oh.
If I can help it.
that. I'd like to wish everyone a very big lady.
Hi, this is my character, Vilma Dimitresk.
Shane. Sully groaned on MP4.
No, Shane. Down.
Oh no. Bonked.
Grinsk has his hands on his hips. Come on! The sun's fallen! You gotta get out there while the going's hot.
Alright, Nephros is gonna grab his beer, step up, and start, headed down.
I'm just like, who?
Obviously, he's gonna go to work.
Yeah.
Did he? What? Did Nephros?
Did we drink a lot more than I thought?
I only had one drink.
When did we?
And Nephros, you walk downstairs.
Yeah.
For trout.
Grinsk kind of like squints his one eye at you and goes, "Oh, get the rest of them down here. Hurry."
Excuse me, can you just remind me for a minute, what is it you exactly asked us to do?
I asked you last night. I hired those newcomers, and he like gestures all up to you guys. I hired them all because I wanted you guys to catch some trout.
So you
Hurry.
didn't meet us face to face.
No, I did. I was drinking with you last night.
How do I explain this?
Just ask him where he was.
I never met you.
Listen, and he turns back to the balcony. If a lot of you just came down, we could talk this out without you shouting over the balcony.
No, this is better. I like shouting from a high place.
Look, stranger danger. We have a child with us.
I'll go down and meet him.
No, that
Run
is
down.
very true. I'm not sure what the labor laws are like in Bremen, but we've got a child with us, so you probably can't have him working.
He looks
I'm
Grundle up
down
and
with
down.
Nephros now.
Oh,
Looks
idea.
tall enough to me. If he can handle a fishing rod, he can handle the trout. My offer still stands. Now get out there and catch some trout. 5
How
copper
much?
pieces a trout.
I'm actually kind of low on cash. I'm all right with doing this.
Yeah, Nephros is going to turn to the balcony and kind of shrug.
As you should be,
Yes,
so
we're
I
fishermen
hired
now.
you.
Yeah. No, you
Jeez.
hired some other newcomers. We're different newcomers. We're
No,
old.
you might have. He might have hired us.
Do the trout have to be alive or dead?
Dead. Gonna sell them as meat in the town.
And are you offering equipment for this job, or?
Of course I am. What kind of fisherman you think I'd be if I didn't have the equipment?
Terrific.
The boats are down at the docks. Now come with me, everyone.
What do you say? We shake off a few of these beers, catching some fish, and then we'll go hit up the river's mouth.
Kind of makes me wish I had one more, but that's fine.
Well, there's one right here for you. I slide the undrinking cup that's sitting on the table.
Grab it from the other person. No, they haven't.
So you just grab from the table and put it back
Yeah.
up here.
Sure, make another Constitution save if you're gonna down it.
Yeah, fine.
You got this little one.
Okay, the saving throw has increased, and you are now drunk.
This is my second one.
Oh, this is your second. Right. You didn't have this one just now. So,
Nope.
actually, you're fine.
Hell yeah.
Right. So, you managed to down the thing. The person that was studying the, the paper kind of, looks at you all leaving, and, it seems to dawn on them what's happening.
Oh,
And
no.
she gets up and goes, wait, you aren't going out in the lake, are you?
I'm not-
Grinsk, you're not taking them out on the lake. You remember what happened last time? Shut it, Tali. I don't have time for your wild conspiracy theories. You have to warn them. You can't just let them out there. Shut it, Tali. I'm paying them, aren't I?
I have a question. What's a
Questions.
conspiracy theory?
Questions are reserved for when you get back with trout, little one. Now get on out there.
I think he's
Wait!
taller than
Whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa. she's saying this is dangerous work. I think we needed at least an explanation and at a minimum payment in advance.
The offer still stands. Silly conspiracies are not a reason for increased pay, and it's based on how much trout you catch. You want more trout, or you want more money, you get more trout. Understand?
This has to be the dumbest thing that's ever happened to me. What the hell is happening?
I don't know.
The-
He wants us to go
Conspiracy.
fishing.
Right, I'm not the fisherman. I'm not.
I mean, I thought this was going to be a bit of a lazy river deal, but it seems like it's a little bit more dangerous than that.
The person upstairs, as Venric's walking away after downing the drink, their name's Tolly, from what Grinsk had said.
Yeah, we picked
They-
up on that.
They grab Venric and say, "Listen, you can't go out there." I'm Tolly, by the way.
Fenric, yep.
Anyway, I've been looking into research on this place, and there's a very real danger out there. I don't think that you understand.
You can inform us, and then we would understand.
Perhaps saying what it is that might help us out.
It's very... The accounts are very disjointed, but there is a monster out on the lake. It's already taken a few people, including the last group of people that Grinsk sent out on the lake. The last boat came back empty.
Do you have a spare piece of paper or drawing or any sort of, like, description of what this creature looks like?
There's been a lot of different accounts. Some say that it's like a whale kind of creature, like a big fish. Some people say it's like a sea serpent wrapped around their boat and snapped it in two. Other people say it's got like sharp teeth for gnashing at people, but most don't have enough time to get a good glimpse of what it is, or they don't come back at all.
So, what you're saying is that there is a monster out on the lake, and that the people here, the good people of this place, cannot defend themselves against it.
Well, they don't have exactly they don't believe it exists necessarily.
Well, you know what? Conspiracy or not, I'm in. Time to go defend the town.
No, please.
Starts walking away. No, it's fine. This is my job. I do these things.
What? Your job?
Yeah,
Gonna need something bigger than a fishing line.
we might need a net, but this is a good opportunity to test our will.
Listen, if I can't persuade you from not going out on the lake, can you at least do some research for me?
Do you have spare paper?
I do.
And
I have
pencils or
I
ink?
have parchment, and I do have some charcoal to get some quick notes.
Okay, hand it over. There we go.
Yes. If you can find the creature, if you can get an accurate description or whatever, even if you don't kill it, I just need to know what it looks like. I'm here researching the creature, but I haven't been able to. I haven't wanted to go out onto
Yeah,
the.
Too scared to go out. Totally understand. Yeah, we'll take care of it. All right. Farewell, Tori.
Tolly.
Holly.
And it's they.
Farewell, Tolly.
Yes.
Appreciate the pronouns. We're gonna head off either way and go and kill this thing.
Well, I hope that you come back in one piece.
We are in perfect fighting shape. Just kind of off
We
kilter right now.
are.
We're ready to go.
Let's go kill the
Wow.
catfish.
The cold will limber us up, or wake us up, however that works.
Nephros is gonna kind of put his arm on the door's shoulder. Well, in light of this new information, I'm a terrible swimmer. I'm exhausted, so you can keep your fishing rod. I'm gonna go have another drink. You guys, he turns around to everyone else. Have fun on the lake. And he
I'm still
goes
up
to
on the
walk out.
balcony yelling down.
Yeah.
Grinsk opens the door to the tavern once again. Well, get out on the lake! No
Thinks like he wants to
copper,
fight us.
no copper, or no work.
If you had a better attitude, we would probably be more receptive. Just letting you know.
No copper for no risk and death. I'll take that deal.
But there's people to be saved.
whatever you
Just don't go on
want.
the lake.
Whatever you want to call it. Maybe you can find that lake monster or whatever. Maybe you'll call this a tour. But I need trout, because this dock has not been getting any trout, and Bremen's known for its trout. We haven't gotten any trout for the last fortnight. So I need some trout from y'all. Understood? The
Don't
pay
you
is
go
the
get
best
the
that you'll
trout?
find.
He's very pushy.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm more of a coordinator of sorts. I'm a shipwright, not a fisherman.
I own several docks from where I'm from. I'm not going to go for coppers for you. That's not how this is gonna work.
Yes, you are. And he shoves a fishing tackle at you.
I'm still up on the balcony yelling down.
He extends his arm up to the balcony to shove it.
Throws it at you.
Don't take it.
he Gmods up to you.
Yeah.
Don't break the game.
He turns on no clip.
No, he knows
To the floor.
me. Oh well, I guess.
Hold on, let me go up the stairs. I'm just gonna go back up against this wall and he backwards long jumps up the stairs and
Yahoo.
now get down there and go catch some trout, please. And maybe I'll consider giving you 6 copper pieces for trout.
Little man, I need to explain something for you, so you don't take a short fall off this bench. You do not talk to me in such a way. And if you'd give me another order for your trash copper one more time, you're gonna be finding monsters out on the sea soon.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, can I help?
How did you help?
I take
You
one of the
flex his
fishing rods.
behind her.
What
I
did you
take
say?
one of the fishing rods and I snap it on my knee.
Oh my god. Sure, you can help. Well, that
I'm not gonna roll
negates your
good, though.
that negates your disadvantage. But
I still won't roll good.
You need the hero juice for that?
I don't know if hero juice works on this.
so
Definitely.
yeah, Grundle snaps the fishing rod.
Way too drunk for this to be. We're just too wasted for this to be too intimidating.
You talk to
Vilma's
me like
intimidating
that.
this dwarf who she's like twice the height of, and Grundle's just behind like, yeah, hell no, we won't go, and shouts snaps the fishing rod on his knee.
Oh
and
no, I
Vilma's-
was gonna say. He goes to like snap
Inspiration.
the fishing rod, but because it's so flexible, it just bends and then whips up and smacks him in the head.
No, he snaps it, and Grinsk kind of just gets on his like tippy toes with his arms on his hips, and he says, "Well, big lady, if you are that high and mighty, then you'll be buying me a new fishing rod, and hiring me someone to replace you."
I'm still here and I'm still willing to do the job. You're just a dick.
We
Uh,
don't know who you are.
I told you I met you last night. He's
You
starting
are
to.
lying.
He is starting to look like he's doubting this this story of his. He's not sure if he remembers last night, and he kind of just shaking his head and putting his hands up in the air like, "Jeez." He says, "Fine, whatever you want. I'll find someone else to pay for trout then, if you all won't buy it."
No, go away.
I'm still standing here waiting, ready to go and fish. But I guess this
Go
is not...
go downstairs and talk to the others. Go away.
Yeah.
He goes
We're
down
not
the
going
stairs, and he sees, anybody else who's downstairs, and says, "Well, anybody else? If not the Goliath?"
Raise his hand slowly?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
I've been saying that I've been ready to go this entire time.
Yes, well, I can't help my attitude, I'm afraid. But the offer stands. Come on, follow me.
Alright, see you all in a half day? How long is this gonna take?
What about our pub crawl?
Eh.
The pub can wait. All 5 of them will be here when you get back.
See, in order for me to actually pay for stuff, you're all expensive. I need to earn some cash.
We're still tired.
Nobody said you needed to pay for everybody.
You just offered!
You've offered every single time.
I'm not going to stand here and be gaslighted.
It's actually whale
This is
blubber.
insanity. Today's insanity. I don't know what's happening anymore.
We don't use gas for the lamps. Whale oil.
Torch lighting. Torch lighting. Ah, let's go.
What?
Alright, he goes out. Is anybody else following? Besides Venric?
What?
I'm just like,
Nephros is not a good swimmer. He is not. No.
I am too belligerent now.
Maximum belligerence.
Tali sits down again and says, well, I don't blame you. That thing is quite scary. I myself would never venture
Why
out
can't
there.
we hunt it,
Listen.
like, in the morning? When
It's not about.
daytime.
Yeah.
We can
First of
see.
all, if it hasn't happened in 2 weeks, what's the rush? I think that guy had a lot of problems. I think he has to go fuck that out. Hopefully, Vendrick can calm him down a bit.
Rinsk is a bit of a tall order. I like to think he means well, but sometimes I doubt it myself. He's the dock warden down there, in Bremen, but nobody else really works with him. He's kind of on his own. He's usually just drinking and trying to find people to fish for him.
He's constricting people to do his labor, apparently.
Well,
he
like
learn
I
how to
said, the
fish
lake
himself.
monster's been attacking people, and that's not the only weird thing. According to these reports, it's only affecting the people in Bremen, even though the lake is shared by 2 other cities. And they're much more plentiful. Their ships, I mean.
Nephros is going to sidle up to Vendrick. Listen, I will sit on the shore and I will heckle and at least keep my loaded crossbow next to me, but I am tired and you will be missed. So, have at it.
That means a lot, I guess. Thanks. He's sitting on the shore.
Yeah, Nephros has offered to sit on the shore, and as long as they're in vision, he will keep an eye on them.
Oh, it is a very big lake. This is like this area is the river leading out onto the lake.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They will be out of vision very quickly.
Well, then they have a short amount of time for Nephros to be watching them.
Okay, just letting you know,
I-
so you're aware of the setting.
I have an idea.
I'm gonna take Venric and try to put him on my shoulder.
Oh,
I'd
wait,
say
what's going on?
Next bar.
Yeah, but work.
But work tomorrow. Still work.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah. Rest
Fish
up.
don't bite in the afternoon. What is he talking about?
Isn't it like nighttime?
Isn't it always nighttime? There's a curse.
Sundown
yeah.
is supposedly soon, but it's really kind of hard to tell. It's
That's-
mostly a difference between dark and dim light.
Oh.
I'm too worked up. I just want to go straight to the Grumpy Moose right now.
No,
River's
we need to go to
mouth.
the river's mouth.
So
River's mouth next.
Venric is the only one that wants to go out for the thing,
And I'm
the rest
trying
of
to
you-
be like,
continuing the pub crawl.
Grundle
I'm
is picking Venric up, preventing him from going
I'm
anywhere.
trying to persuade
Yes.
Venric in his own way to let's wait and do this tomorrow.
Okay, well then, sure.
I don't
I
know.
mean, you don't, like Venric, you don't have to be rolled against, but Grundle, if you want to see how persuasive you are, you could make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
Not really putting up a fight.
Okay.
Well, I don't mean persuading you to be put on Grundle's head. I mean, being... Oh,
Not really
That's very
putting up
fair.
a fight, so I guess it's fine. No one else is joining. Might suck going alone.
yeah, Grinsk is halfway down to the docks at this point. He
It's
assumes
maybe
that
just-
Venric was following him.
Yeah, I think I was mostly following him to let him kind of feel like he got someone, and then I just kind of gave up.
No, come on, Vendrick. You look just as shite as I feel. So let's just
Dangerous to
have a
go
night's
alone.
sleep at least.
Take this.
Take it
Narrows-
tomorrow.
My
Narrows
comfy
eyes a
mug.
little bit. I think he's trying to insult me, but I'm not quite sure. But off to the next one.
Yeah.
If I were to assign a number to how tired you and I both are, it'd be, I don't know, 2.
Yeah. 2, that's almost 5.
I mean,
For
it's better
what?
than 1.
No, it's actually worse.
Oh. Mm. Well, onward.
Okay.
Giddy up, cow.
You guys
Get on.
continue.
What
to
we
the
need is a
next-
good night's rest. Let's have a drink.
Let's go to the next tavern.
I'm not even full yet. Come on.
All right, you guys head to the next tavern, and yeah, the next tavern is the River's Mouth. Gimlin, the tavern keep, is waiting outside. Just kind of got his hands crossed in front of him, and as he sees you coming, he opens them wide. Welcome to the River's Mouth, a tropical paradise south. A bit of south all the way up here in the north. Come on in. And he opens the door wide to let you all in.
Oh no, it's Margaritaville.
You guys walk inside and are met with tiki torches. There are fake palms everywhere. There's a lot of culturally appropriated things around that you're not sure are totally accurate to the region that they're trying to emulate. It looks
There's a
kitschy as
dwarf.
fuck.
There's a dwarven bard playing music named Johnny Bruffett.
Are they wearing hula skirts?
Well, there is
I understood that reference.
a young dwarven woman, and she is playing a marimba of sorts. It looks like it's made of seashells, though. Welcome. I'm Gimlin, and that there's me wife. Hey there, Margaret. Hey ho, Gimme.
What?
Now come on in. This is the best place of all the 5 taverns at the 5 Tavern Square Center. Whatever it's called, I don't know me shapes. Now come on in. Come on, have a
don't either.
seat at these nice bamboo seats that we got here. Imported fresh from Chult. It looks like they are carved from pine wood. You sit down. And he says, now we got the house special here. We got a drippy doerden for all you newcomers to Icewind Dale. It's the best drink in the house.
Now, Mr. Gimlin, I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
Do you have hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We have hot chocolate
Wonderful.
here. The
have
wonders
one
of
of them.
Chult are yours.
Yeah, because the one at Stone Tavern was icky.
Well, I'm sorry that my brother couldn't satisfy your taste, but I'm sure that the River's Mouth can provide, as it has for everyone, including those whose lives down there in Chult where the river runs through that vast jungle land.
Yeah,
You-
okay,
You recall
okay,
that
go
it's a
get it.
peninsula. You don't recall
Just
any
kinda
great
walk
rivers
past him
going
'cause
through.
He just doesn't stop.
Intelligence of like -2, I believe him.
Whoa.
That's right.
Looks like
Then
your
Rick's
quest
pretty
has
gullible.
ended, young Grundle. I pat him on the head.
All right, I'll get you some Drizzly O'Dordens for all of your table. Do you guys want some Brunor brews as well? We got plenty of those.
Wait, hold on. What's a is Drizzly Doerden? Is that alcoholic or is that the hot chocolate?
Oh no, the hot chocolate's just a hot chocolate.
Okay, all right. I'll just have a chocolate and a Drizzly Doerden, please.
Of course you would. I'll get some for everybody if you're all right with that. It's 3 silvers a piece.
Yeah. Just bring
What
them
kind
on.
of racket you running here?
I'm running the best tavern of the 5.
All right, we'll be the judge of that. Bring the drinks.
That's what I thought.
Cheaper than the other one.
Keep it going,
Self-respective.
Margaret. Yes, gimme.
Oh no.
Gimlin goes into the back, and you hear a lot of clattering, and a small child eventually comes out. Small dwarven child, kind of stumbles over to you guys. Here's your Dwizwy Wododordans. And he
Thanks.
and she puts like some big tiki mugs on the table that are carved in the grinning likeness of Drizdo Urden. They've been painted black with like white streaks on the hair part of it. Their pointed ears kind of sticking out as double handles for the mugs. It is filled with a very tangy smelling liquid. It's like they've tried to emulate oranges this far north. And there's an umbrella sticking out of each of them.
Nice.
There's a bit of
That
coconut,
Drizzt
you think,
woman I
in
heard
there
so
too.
much about.
That'll be 3 silvers, please. The kid holds up a little sack.
How many of these are
Kid
there?
or a
5?
gnome?
Looks like they brought out 5.
All right, here you go. Nephros will fish out 15 silvers.
Thank you, Mr. Tiefling.
There you go, kid.
Aw, I think they like you.
Are your horns like a lamb?
Well, here, take a look. Nephros is going to tilt his head down, and I mean, his horns they don't curl like a ram; they kind of sweep backwards. But you know,
She holds her hands up and is grabbing at your horns.
whoa! Don't touch him. Don't want to get cursed.
She holds the satchel up tight, and then she runs into the back room. And then Gimlin bursts out the swinging door and goes, "And we got our hot chocolate coming right up for the tiefling here. Here you go." And he slams down a normal-looking cup, but it does seem to have hot chocolate in it.
A chocolate.
Fantastic. Wait, well, hold on. You get one for the kid too.
Oh, didn't realize. I'll be right back. He goes
Thank you
into the
very
back
much.
room. Nephros, you take a sip, and it tastes like...
No. I don't take a sip.
Oh.
No, this one is for what's her name? Gunborg. I told her
Oh.
I'd bring her a hot chocolate.
The secretary.
Yes. All right. Yeah.
You have a
so
thermos?
A go cup.
yeah, you might. You can probably take an umbrella out of one of the cups and use it as like a
Yeah, that's
as a
exactly.
cover. Keep it nice and hot. The chocolate, that is. And one for the young master orc.
Yay.
Now tell me, where are you all from? I venture that you're looking for a taste of home, or at least somewhere a bit warmer than up here in Icewind Dale.
Now, how did you know, sir? I hail from the river-cleft tropical land of Chol.
Oh, do ya? Well, I hope you find yourself well at home in the river's mouth here.
Oh, absolutely. It reminds me of home.
Oh, I'm glad. Most of it's just based on accounts that I've heard, but must be a thrilling place. Love to go someday. Well, thanks for the silvers. Hopefully that'll help fund a trip for our family. Isn't that right, Margaret? One of these days, Gimme. Get a good old Gimme vacation going. All
Very
right.
supportive wife. She's adorable.
Can I get y'all anything else? Perhaps some nice steaks, perhaps?
Yes, I bought a steak. I'm not a peasant who fishes trout for coppers.
Well, we got the best steak in the house with a tart, sour glaze. I'll bring it out for you. We're still cooking it. We weren't expecting guests quite this soon. Thought it would take you a bit longer to go through all the taverns. Anywho, I'll be right back. And he heads into the back.
Nephros is gonna like lean over to Venric. Now, is it good or bad if you're from Chol? I just kind of rolled with it.
I mean, it's not bad to be from anywhere, I don't think.
There are
Fantastic.
places where it's bad to be, like this place.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty kitschy. It's
Yeah,
better
I
than
mean-
the rock one.
Hey, you got me there.
There's a disingenuous facsimile of nature.
Precisely.
That's like
That's
jump
what
into
I
the
was
fake
gonna
plant
say.
next to us and kind of break part of it.
Whoa, buzzkill.
It looks like there's nobody else here, by the way.
Okay.
This tourist trap is justifiably empty.
How do they keep these bars open? There's nobody in them.
There's you guys.
Is there any Goliath memorabilia around?
I mean, you can make a knowledge history check with disadvantage.
A knowledge history check.
I don't know why I said knowledge. I know why I said knowledge. It's because of 3rd edition.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing they're not going to come out with any new additions or anything, because then I'd be completely flabbergasted. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Anyway, make an intelligence history check. 12. Yeah, you look around. There's
Any
stuff
more
that
Goliath runes?
Yeah, nothing really looks like Goliath runes. You see some strange runes, but they kind of just look like they're trying to be like native Omuan from Chult, and you're not sure if they mean anything. One of those symbols, one of those hieroglyphs is an elk, for God's sake. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, this place is kind of offensive.
They better have good steak.
Hey.
Burn this whole town down.
As a native Choltathan, I take offense to that.
Choldathian. Choldaluthian.
And where do you think Chult is?
They call them Choltas, clearly.
It's
You can make a knowledge history check if you'd like.
Yeah,
5.
it's south.
It's south, just like the guy said. Benrick, you're at least
It's +4.
uh
Well, actually,
south.
it's double. Yeah,
Proficient.
double the proficiency.
wait, why are you doubling the proficiency? This isn't a magic item.
Oh, it's not. It's just true. All right, so then it's just that.
Well, a 15 will still get you there. A 2 sadly will not. So, Venric, you had heard of Chewingas before, you think, when that other person was mentioning they were from Chult. You do recall that the Purple Knights didn't really have a contingent there, but they did have a record of some of the beasts that were down there. It's a very southern peninsula that is covered in, like, dinosaurs, other strange lizard folk. It's also swarming with undead for some reason, but who knows?
It's not a good place to be.
Yeah, it is a trade hub. It is, there's lots of interesting things that come from there, especially chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate! Yeah, it comes in fresh from some port. You don't remember the name. Yeah, Grundle. Gimlin has your hot chocolate for you.
Yeah.
You take a big gulping sip, and it tastes exactly like goat's milk mixed with coffee.
It's
I've been
Very
lied
good.
to.
Yeah, you sure?
I like it.
Have you had hot chocolate before?
No. I thought it
No,
would
never.
be better.
Give me that. Let me try it.
Yeah.
You keep making this weird face.
Yeah.
I sip it.
Yeah, same
Yep.
same taste. You're able to identify it.
Well, it's not chocolate. It's they don't know what hot chocolate is.
Oh.
Sorry, bud. You want to finish this?
Yeah.
All right.
Do I know what hot chocolate is?
Make a history check.
I guess, yeah.
You're not really sure. You've just kind of been rolling with it.
All right.
But that's what you
perfect.
do for most things. So,
Yeah, basically. Fake it till you make it.
Vilma, you've distantly heard of hot chocolate. Not necessarily hot, but heard of chocolate.
I know chocolate.
It's a bitter thing from the south of Chult. Perhaps this is what they were talking about. Maybe it just has a weird coffee taste. Who knows? Yeah, it's pretty quiet in here besides the marimbas.
Yeah, she's going to town on them right now.
Dude,
You know,
It's like sweating.
I'm actually kind of happy we left the Grumpy Moose for last. I think we'll definitely find a guide in there. and maybe some fun.
God knows I need to let loose.
As you
You want to get
guys,
naked?
as you guys are discussing,
That's where you go? For letting loose? Wow, Fendrick. Jeez, I didn't know you
Are
were
we
like
getting
that.
naked? I'll get naked.
No, we're
No,
not
you
getting.
don't have to do that.
I start to take off my clothes. But
No,
then
put
I
him back
stop.
on. Put him back on. There's children here that are
Okay.
younger than you.
I think you mean you start to take off your clothes.
starts to lift the loincloth.
Right.
I assume you're wearing more than that, but nothing. The door bursts open as you guys are discussing this from the back room, and Gimlin rushes over. Leaving so soon? Is there anything else that I can get you? Oh, your steaks! I got them. I got the steaks. You'll stay here for the steaks. He rushes back into the back room. It swings not 2 times before he comes back out, and he's got a bunch of plates with little hunks of meat on them, like little coinels of steak, and snake.
Ah, snake.
Snake. And
Yeah,
he,
Shulton.
he places them in front of you guys. They aren't very expertly presented, but it looks like he tried.
It's
covered in a
Super critical mood right now.
Burn steak.
Yeah, you're very critical when you're drunk.
It was mostly the asshole who was
Kinda
ordering
ruined-
me around.
Harshed my vibe.
No one
Ordering
orders
me
a
around.
princess around. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. Excuse you, Queen.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
You know who my dad is?
No.
Do you know my dad?
Safely.
For the steaks, Gimlin is still here, kind of hovering. He says, that'll be, a gold piece for the whole lot.
I'll toss 15 silver pieces at him.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. Thank you kindly.
Poppers. I'm just chewing it. I'm getting my mouth full like the whole time now.
Yeah, just eat it in one bite.
Hifster, come here. The girl comes out. Take this to the register, to the safe. Yes, Daddy. Good girl. And she goes off with the silver pieces. So, what brings you this far north to the exotic lands of Icewind Dale, my friends?
Are we gonna have to talk to you, or do we get a chance to eat our food first?
Oh no,
We can't-
no. You can. I'll leave you alone.
Alright. Just figured I'd ask. Chewing and talking at the same time is kind of rude.
Yes, of course. Just a bit of that Chilton hospitality, yes. And he is like bowing profusely as he walks back, and he kind of like starts whispering to Margaret, and she just starts ramping up the music a bit, nodding to him.
Switch to the karaoke music.
No me, no name.
Yeah, you guys are left alone. Though you can see Gimlin is kind of watching from like a little porthole in the back room, watching his only customers.
I think they're all very lonely here.
Is the steak any good? Is this?
Well, it's a bit overdone. But the sauce makes up for it a bit. I don't know what the orange thing is. It's definitely not oranges.
I give it to Grundle.
Oh, I don't care. I'm eating the whole thing.
Yeah. It's a.
Nom, 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 nom.
If anybody would like to find out what it is, you can make a nature check.
Love to try that.
Suvi, have you
Print
seen
and
this
garbage.
before?
I have no
Oh,
memory
a
of
9.
this
That's
fruit.
pretty good for me.
I know it is apparently, unless it's really obscure.
Nephros and Vilma can identify that it is actually just green apple. It's just really tart and sour. But,
Oh
Apple
it's
steak.
apple steak. She'll know what it means.
That's
Apple
outrageous.
steak. Apple steak. Just write it down.
Apple steak. Right down.
yeah, just write it down.
She'll know what it
Is
means.
steak shaped like an apple, or
The hell is apple steak?
That's gonna be the name of the next pet I buy.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. Vilma, you're also able to identify that the steak is probably elk as well.
That's fine.
That's
Some
fine.
venison.
It's meat. Yeah.
Yep.
Quietly
nom, nom,
eating.
nom, nom.
And
Is the
Margaret is in the back going to town.
Whoa.
is the
Jesus,
child out
Margaret.
front or out back?
She's getting naked?
Why is everyone getting naked?
Well, that's what you go to.
That's where you go to. Cool. Alright, yeah, we probably won't spend too much more time here though. Because I'm aching for some grumpy fights.
how was the drink here? I don't think we even ordered drinks.
You did. You got some drizzly Doordens.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
You got very much a drink here.
Sounds like
but-
a donut.
Let's do Constitution saves for those. They're a
Found
bit.
it. Let's move on.
They've been going great so far. Oh, hey.
Whoop. There it goes.
All right. The save has increased. Suvi and Nephros. You guys are drunk.
I think my lactose intolerance is acting up.
What?
Faces, you have the honey and milk thing?
I assume the creamy thing was some milk-based item.
Oh, was mine alcoholic too?
Your chocolate milk, quote unquote? No, it was not. The goat milk thing was the golden goat, but you saved against that.
Okay. But this
Last
one I had
place.
wasn't.
Nope.
Cool.
Just coffee milk.
Is there
Disappointed.
like a coconut lying around?
You could probably find something that looks like a coconut.
Or like a ball object.
Yeah.
I want to take the ball and then go over to their child and roll it to them.
Sure. You find the child like hiding on the stairs, like looking through the balustrade at
Eat the child.
the only people in the room. And you find a coconut-shaped thing. It appears to also be carved out of pine wood and covered in elk hair. You roll it over to the child, and Hifster comes out and and she kicks it towards you.
Yay! And I pass it back.
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check
Indoor soccer.
for indoor soccer with a fake coconut. You're pretty good at this game. You probably used to play back when you were even younger.
He's exhausted, so no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're exhausted.
Yeah, that's right.
I always forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like kind of.
You
It's
forgot you're
passing
not
the ball.
drunk. You're just
Doesn't take
very
that much
tired.
effort.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting it there, but it's like just barely making it there, really.
It's like, yeah, you're like kicking it like a foot or two off target.
Yeah, they have to go chase after the ball a few times, and so do you.
Make it more fun.
You play a little bit with the kid, and
Adorable.
she says, "What are you doing here? What's your name?"
My name's Grundle.
Rundle. My mommy says that a lot for some reason. I'm Hefster.
Hi, Hefster. Have you seen someone like me that's a lot bigger and stronger but doesn't look like me?
Like an orc?
Yeah.
Some orcs come through here, but most don't come near 10 towns. 10
Oh.
towns.
I've been looking for my brother.
Your big brother?
My big brother.
I wish I had a big brother.
Why don't you tell your parents you want one?
A big brother?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not smart.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
This makes sense to Grundle, apparently. I forgot.
I asked them once, but they said they're not very good craftsmen.
Oh, well, that stinks.
Yeah, but there are some kids here in Bremen, and I can play with them sometimes when I'm not doing the dishes.
Oh.
Dishes stink,
Dishes really stink.
literally.
Literally.
Look at me, literally.
You should come and play with me more.
Okay. I'll see
Let's
if
go
I can
play
have
tag
time.
outside.
Okay.
Daddy! Daddy! Daddy!
Oh,
What is it,
No.
Hefster? Can I go play with Grundle? Excuse me?
Oh no, no.
The boy out front.
I did
Oh,
this. I know I did.
Sure, I don't see why not. Just make sure that you come back in time to do the dishes. Remember, gotta do your chores before you go to bed, little missy. Uh-huh, I'll do the dishes. Alright, well, be back before the wolves start howling, alright, dear? I will. Bye. Come on, Grundle, let's go play hide and seek.
Okay.
I'll probably do that while the group is finishing up.
And we never see him again.
Yeah, we're all still
Rest in
trying
peace.
to chew the steaks that are a little overdone. Venrig is he's mowing down on a bite, sees you running out, he's like, "Meh, huh, don't go off far, stay close by."
No matter how much I
Okay.
chew it, it's still chewy.
Oh, I hate those.
I don't have chores at least to do.
Kind of like a gum wad.
Don't need to know that, just don't run away.
Okay.
Right. Grundle, as you go outside to play hide and seek with Hefster, make a stealth check. Of course, with disadvantage. 11. Well, let's see if a child can beat that.
I'm kind of making
Copping
it
her.
purposely like I stick my head out.
Yeah, you kind of go into a back alley, and you just kind of step into an empty barrel and put the cover over your head, but you're still kind of peeking out of it and looking around, so that the cover is floating and kind of wavering back and forth. After she counts down, she runs around for a bit, and she finds you behind the Even Keel Tavern. There you are, Grundle! I found you! I found Grundle!
I thought I was perfectly hidden.
Okay, now your turn! And then she goes off to
Okay.
hide.
1, 7, 5,
This child's gonna get
13,
eaten.
12,
Eat it.
12.
Dead. Here I
Two.
come!
Yeah.
Alright. Efster is hidden at the foot of the statue of Rolf Bremen.
Standing there with her hands over her eyes.
I assume this is an investigation.
Yeah. You can do investigation or perception, whichever's better for you. But of course you do have disadvantage. Let's see if you can beat a 1.
If it's a tie, nothing changes.
Hell
I would
yeah.
laugh if we got negatives.
You got a 0 or something. That would be
Yeah,
funny.
you did investigation, get a 0.
It's just a statue, and the statue's child. I don't see anything. Yeah, you quickly head out to the statue, and you're able to find her pretty easily. It looks like she's trying to count down. What? Oh, it was my turn to hide. I
Yeah.
forgot. Okay, I'll
I
go
forgot
hide.
too.
Oh.
Okay.
She's gonna go hide again.
7, 5, turkey, 11,
Chocolate.
trout, chocolate,
All right,
chocolate.
make a new perception check.
Yep. I don't have
Uh,
that time.
Seems like she's can't find her.
Oh,
It might take a bit to actually find her this time, as you're searching around Bremen. It's a small town, not too many places to hide, but it's still a town. So, you'll be out there. The rest of you are finishing up those steaks. I hope you all enjoyed your authentic Chilton steaks.
Oh, yes. Just like Mom used to make.
Does all Chilton food burn to a crisp?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
It's the char, of course.
Charlton.
I think that's where the name comes from.
Makes perfect sense to me. I got a 2 on that history check.
Well, is there anything else that I can get for you fine folks?
No, I think that'll be up for me. I gotta get this hot chocolate to someone who needs it.
Of course, of course. Well, I guess come again. If it pleases you, we'll be here all the time.
Yeah, I figure a bar can up and leave. All right, everybody. Well, I meet you at the Grumpy Moose.
And I think that's the last place we're gonna go. Hopefully, we'll find a guide while we're there.
Should we ask them about Rolf Brannan?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna know anything about Rolf, but you can if you want.
I wasn't that
Piece of
interested, I'll
shit,
be
no
honest.
name like everyone else here. Let's go to the Grumpy Moose.
All right, I'm heading off to the town hall. I'll meet you lot over at the Grumpy Moose when I'm done.
All right. Nephros, you go off to the town hall to meet with the secretary. Shit, what was her name?
No,
Way too many names and I haven't been able to write them
Harass.
down all.
Gunborg.
You just
Gunborg.
Dunborg.
Yes.
Gunborg. Is
It's Gunborg. Yes, Gunborg. Right. You go and find Gunborg at the town hall. She's still working late. Who is it?
Nephros stumbles in through the door. And he stumbles a little bit, but he catches the hot chocolate and doesn't spill it. Whoa! Because I'm drunk right now. Excuse me, Miss Gunborg.
Yes.
I'm here with your hot chocky. Said I'd bring it to you.
Yes, you did. I see that you've visited the tavern.
Yes, I had to bow through a lot of drinks to get this for you.
Good, good. Thank you. What was your name again?
Nephros.
Anephros, got it.
Narf, narf.
Thank
Yes.
you, Anephros, for the hot chocolate.
How would you be
suppose-
doing? Point me to the Grumpy Moose. Got some friends there I need to meet up with.
It's, that way. She points out the window. You might want to take it a bit easy there. You don't look very well.
I appreciate the concern. I've been in worse places before back home. By the way, I think you'd make a fantastic mayor once the old bag kicks the bucket. Anyway, I'll be on my way.
Wait. Thanks again for the hot chocolate.
You're very welcome.
Do you want to go check out the town records instead?
Sound records.
Well, it's more exciting than I suppose I led with. There's lots of historical items.
Well, I'm not some kind of freaking nerd. No, thank you.
Right. Well,
I
thank
don't know
you
if heard
again.
me right.
Have fun at the Grumpy Moose. She sips the chocolate and goes, oh, goodness. Thank you,
Alright,
Anephros. That's it. That's all.
let's see if we can
Neither
find
hot
a
nor
decent
chocolate.
fight. Alright.
Mm-hmm. out. She
Just
starts
stumbles his way
pushing you out. You're like, oh, might make a fine mayor someday. Ooh, how about a date? I'm not a fucking nerd.
Exactly.
I don't know if you heard me right, but I said town records.
Wink, wink.
Back where we record things.
There's a black couch.
No.
All right, you're led out to the Grumpy Moose. The rest of you head off to the Grumpy Moose while Grundle is off searching, ever searching. It looks like the window has got a board up in front of it now. You head inside and there's a powerful fire going about in the Grumpy Moose. There is a big stuffed moose up in the rafters.
Oh no, what did they do to you?
Yeah, it's not in the best condition. It looks like people have been throwing clothes and garments up on the moose. Only some of it has landed on the horns. But
Grumpy.
and also the music is not. Margaret's not here, so
She can finally rest after going insane. On
No,
the
we
Maruba.
kidnapped her.
all right. You head into the Grumpy Moose, and needless to say, there's grumpiness here, along with the moose. There's at least 3 people that are already engaged in a fight. I won that arm wrestling competition. No, it was me. You cheated. You cheated, you did. You kicked out the table from under me. I did no such thing. That was a halfling moving under the table. Hey, why rope me into this? Why, I oughta... and they start fighting in a regular...
Eats a jar of spinach.
in a regular Tasmanian devil cloud of fists and stars.
This is where I want to be right now.
Well, have at it and we'll put some bets on you. How about that?
After you.
You look over at the barkeep, who is currently unconscious, leaned back in a chair.
Free
Drinks
drinks?
are free, right?
Mm. I mean, if more than one person has the same idea, it must be a pretty good idea.
You head up
I'll
to the
just go
counter. There is a sign that has, like, costs of the drinks. It looks like there's something called a vodka arrow, and otherwise it's just more Battlehammer brew. Battlehammer brew is like 2 copper pieces a mug. The vodka arrow is, it looks like it's a mixed drink. Not sure if anybody's here to make it, but there is some vodka behind the counter, and it does say that it's 5 silver pieces.
I mean, we could just go and shake him awake, right?
I think
Certainly
there's a
try.
saying about letting sleeping dwarfs lie.
Or you could start a fight with him. Isn't that why you're here?
Not the barkeep. No, I'm not gonna fight the barkeep. Unless he asks for it, then I will fight him, but he seems to be already unconscious. It wouldn't really be that fair.
The
Well, at least you
barkeep.
have a moral compass.
The barkeep has like big old beard and bushy sideburns, and he's got what looks to be a bruised eye and forehead. Looks like he was knocked out cold.
Is he still alive?
Not entirely sure.
Medicine check.
Sure. As you're like waving your hand in front of him, like, "Hello, anybody there?"
This man is
Suvi
dead.
kind of hops the counter and checks the pulse. It's there, but it's a bit slow for your liking.
Maybe that's normal for dwarves.
I don't know.
Dwarves have been pickled in ale.
Yeah, the Grumpy Moose is by far the most popular place. It looks like there's at least 12 people in here at the Grumpy Moose, and most of them are either gambling, playing cards, or having arm wrestling, or regaling others about their tales.
Let's
This is
find you a
the best
challenger.
place to be right now. Clearly.
Sure.
I'll call out to the crowd. And whose handiwork is this? And I'll go and point over to our unconscious tavern keep.
That'd be
Who
me.
broke the barkeep?
A large boy kind of stands up from behind everybody. They look to be larger than most other people. You take them for a Goliath, and then they step into the light. They've got tusks just like Grundle. They are an orc, full-blooded. Who is asking?
Challenge in here.
I'll start pouring. I'll put some silver on the table, pour myself a drink, and say cheers.
He narrows his eyes at you. Cheers! Drink! To the Frostmaiden! He downs.
To the Frostmaiden!
People kind of cautiously go, to the Frostmaiden, sure! And then they kind of like look around, and some of them are like doing good luck things, like knocking on wood and like throwing salt over their shoulders. But they do drink to your cry. The orc kind of pushes a few people aside as if he's moving chairs away, but the chairs have people in them. He's just kind of pushing through them, heads over to Vilma. He's about your size. Just a little shorter than you, maybe. Bit stockier. And
I'm not standing up straight at all, so he might be above me right now, just because I'm so wasted. I'm just doing that lean,
yeah,
trying
sure.
to hold myself up.
He says, the barkeep, they looked at me funny. I'm told that that's not good to do here, but I couldn't control myself. You look like someone who's got a fine temper. What say you? A fight?
Hold on, let me finish this drink. I will down the liquid courage, and I will also I'll also try to do heroism on myself.
Okay,
Some
sure.
heroism.
You down the drink. I think you're already drunk, so you can't really get much more drunk.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Is there more? Is there?
No, there's not.
Alright.
You put a big hunk down to.
Nice. So you're
observe the
poisoned,
fight?
and you have a 50% chance to attack the nearest person at random, pretty much. Anywho, you down the drink, slam it on the table, and start belting out a Goliath chant, like a war chant from down south that you know of. And everybody's just kind of like listening to this deep woman's voice echoing throughout the chamber, and they're all like kind of like clapping along, and you cast heroism on yourself. The orc smiles and says, "That's a nice set of pipes. Let's see if your guns do the talking as well."
You'll find some out.
I ain't
Come on,
gonna
just
say
go
what.
glazed a little bit.
A challenge. He claps his hand over your shoulder, and
Yeah.
and he's just kind of like got his arm over you as he guides you outside. Come on, let's not mess up the place. Don't want to get in trouble again, do we?
This who you did he punch out the ownership?
Come on. And he goes out into the 5 tavern circle to apparently start a fight. Grundle, you are searching.
Where's the start a fight?
Yeah, you damn it.
Make a new perception check.
Yeah.
4. Oh. So, you are still looking around, but there's no sign of her anywhere.
Right, I give up. You win.
Ollie, Ollie, oxen free.
Yeah.
Start calling out to Hefster, but She doesn't respond.
No.
Meanwhile, you stumble into the Five Tavern Circle and you see Vilma being led out by a big brawny orc. She is still singing a tune under her breath as the orc starts cracking his knuckles, and Vilma is out there like kind of doing a wiggly torso type of move. Or perhaps they're just drunk.
Ah, the drunken master.
Ah,
They're just kind of like pinwheeling in place, like they need to be finished in Mortal Kombat or something. Nephros, you also arrive on the scene as you see this about to transpire.
oh, she's about to go down.
Yeah, I just got here.
I don't think this is going to go very well.
No, I want to see this happen.
Me too. Fight, fight, fight.
I'm gonna load up 2 drinks and bring one out for Nephros. I think I owed you one of these.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't possibly, but oh, fine, I will.
Isn't Grundle looking for an older orc?
Yeah. Oh,
Was
half
also
orc. though.
looking
This
for
is
a
a full
child.
orc, I believe.
Run into
Yeah.
the middle of the fight.
A
Yeah,
child.
and I gave up on that. So
Eat the child.
Sounds about like a
Okay.
child.
I
Find
hope
the
they
child.
just find their way home at some point.
Okay. Find.
Gets
There's an
eaten by
orc.
wolves.
Haven't howled yet.
Hello, orc.
Orc.
Just the orc and us. Just
Hello.
orc and us.
Orc and me.
What's
Okay.
the name of my challenger? I am Vilma Kozelutfas. And I'm gonna kick your ass.
I am K-Circ.
Okay.
Circ.
Dirt.
Yeah, Grundle and Nephros arrive on the scene. K-Circ cracks his knuckles, says, "All right, nothing below the belt." And then he starts circling you. It's time to punch each other in the face.
Shadow Realm? No, I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida.
Let's round that up. Might change that setting. Alright.
Yeah, I love my 99 billion.
0.999.
My god. What does the scouter say about his initiative level?
Wow, there's a lot of
timer
nines.
yet.
Oh, there's a decimal way at the beginning that I missed. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
Never mind, it's actually a 1000.
I'll look at the timer too.
Not ticking.
Yeah,
anymore, though. Oh yeah, it is.
it is, unfortunately.
You do be.
I've been busy. So, Vilma, you have the turn.
Secret technique, and then I'll just wildly swing at him because it's the best I can do.
Ultimate punch.
Right. You wildly swing.
I don't have unarmed in my weapons.
Oh, well, you can just make a dice roll, or I think a
Strength check.
strength check technically works.
Plus proficiency, though, right?
I
Yeah,
think-
one would assume you're
I don't think-
proficient in your own arms. Did it work?
I heard a dice.
I heard a boop.
There
Oh,
we go.
There it is.
Oh!
The
All right.
suspense.
The suspense is killing Kasurk.
Is
You
there anyone
swing?
else nearby?
No, just you two, but you're not close enough.
Okay.
Um,
That's what I was mainly concerned about, yeah.
Yeah, unless you guys got really close, but you're giving them enough space. You swing towards him, but it goes wide. He's able to dodge you easily. Perhaps we should do this when you're a little sobered up. Make it fair.
You started this, you got back out now? I see.
That's what I like to hear. Anything else
Is
for your
there
turn?
offhand? Is my other hand my offhand?
I'll let you make another attack, but you won't be able to add your strength mod to it.
Okay, that's fine.
2-weapon fighting.
Be 1 damage.
It's time to
No, it's even. It's a natural one.
As he taunts you, you go for another quick jab, but he isn't even there.
Oh, no.
You got more of the bendy wrist on his
Oh.
abs.
One of them is, but when you're
All right.
trying to hit.
He's gonna go to you now. And let's see. You have temporary hit points, yes?
I do.
How much is it?
3.
Right. He's going to attack, so he can. I'm just gonna use the great axe, even though I'm not gonna use the damage for it. Alright. He swings. Thankfully, he doesn't have advantage against you, technically. You're just poisoned. No big deal. So he swings, and he gets a 9. He misses. Ugh. Get back here,
Drunken
you,
master.
you squirmy little thing. Alright, Vilma.
Great axe is what he calls his shoe when he tries to kick
Here
someone.
we go. I don't think it's gonna happen today, guys. I don't think this fight's gonna last like hours at this point.
Well, a boxing round is 3 minutes, right? That's 30 rounds.
Suck.
I turn to Nephros.
Why isn't anybody hitting anybody?
Finally, Vilma like hears this. I'm trying to hit him, and then K-Circ gives her a blow right in the cheek, for not 7 slashing, but for what is their
Not the
strength
face.
score?
3?
Oh, it's minimized. Yeah,
Big.
it is 3, so you take 4 damage.
Alright, I'll take 1.
Also, I found out how to get rid of the timer finally. Huzzah!
Nice.
It is gone. All right, it's your
Cool.
turn.
Alright,
You've
my temporary
taken-
hit points come back.
You've taken 1 damage.
Fielding.
God! Okay, that's the second natural one. That's the second natural one. I don't know if this fight I'm gonna make it in this fight at all.
You swing and miss. At this point, Nephros is a little close to you, just letting you know, as the battle kind of spins and you
Oh, sure,
struggle
yeah.
to keep eye for eye with
Welcome to the
Berserk.
mosh pit.
I'll say, Nephros, why don't you roll for initiative as well,
Okay.
just so we can know when to get you to move.
Sure. Well, yeah, and once I'm in the initiative order, is there any reason I can't, for example, like help out or anything?
I mean, you can totally do that. You're there.
Alright.
Nephros, you're technically going next because you have a 6.18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sir?
I don't know. How much does Nephros care about the rules? I don't think he cares that much.
Screw the rules. I have
How much do you
money.
care about me, though? Your
Oh, a
best
little
friend
bit.
Priya. I mean, Vilma. Who am I?
Yeah, I don't know. Prilma.
Prelma. Alright, hold on. Let me
You
change my
already gave her a
character
nickname. You're basically married.
It's up to you, Neffy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the turn had. I was waiting for Vilma's turn to finish.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Since the fight is moving over to me, Nephros is going to shout at Berserk, "Come on! How hard is it to hit her? She's as big as a broadside of a barn." And he is going to use that insult to cast Vicious Mockery on Berserk.
Okay. What type of save is that?
Wisdom, DC 12.
Right.
Sneak attack? Did it roll sneak attack damage? for
Yeah,
you?
I had it checked on.
Yeah, because it's just a global modifier. Yeah, he fails. So he's going to take 3 psychic damage.
Plus 4 sneak attack.
It was a
No.
pretty sneaky, it was a pretty sly remark. And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. No! Nothing from the peanut gallery, you horny boy. Boy, I'm really killing it here at 9:43.
You're trying to seduce him?
Really,
At the hour of our Lord, 9:43 p.m. on a Wednesday. Kasurk
Anno Domini.
See.
kind of spins around you, and he goes for another
Oh, no, don't
attack.
spin.
He has disadvantage.
Everything's already spinning. Don't spin.
And he goes and he gets another 9. He misses. Vilma.
Indestructible. I'm gonna boot him this time. I hope my legs work. Huh. I haven't touched him.
You kind of like skid in the slush a bit after it's been cleared up from the blizzard yesterday. Yeah, you miss again. Nephros, what are you up to?
If you take him out with just vicious
I
mockery
was just
and I
about
don't
to
land
say.
a single hit.
He's gonna go for it again. Oh come on, she's practically sliding right into you. Land a hit.
Will you shut the hell up?
One damage.
Okay, he has disadvantage. Still spinning around you. Finally, he goes to like rush you with an elbow to try and knock the wind out of you.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh.
and he hits because I described it, I guess.
Yep.
That adds
Oh,
power
yeah,
to the
describe
dice,
more.
as you know. So, he hits you for 4 damage, which of course deals 1.
Beep.
All right, Vilma.
Don't need to dodge if you can tank it.
I fought human children to hit harder. Ha!
Ha
You finally hit.
I can deal damage now.
Is 1 plus your strength.
Which is 2.
3. Right.
I'm in the game. I'm participating in my own fight. Let's go.
After he knocks the wind out of you a bit, your heroism kicks in, and you kind of uppercut him. He's now bleeding from one of his tusks, which is cracked. Why, you little... And he flies into a rage. Anything else for your turn, Vilma?
So.
Larg.
I don't know why I had a singer.
Alright, Nephros.
He's gonna cheer. Go, go, Vilma, she's our gal. Sad can't win, no way, no how.
Right. Let's do another wisdom save to prevent that 1 damage.
Ah,
He did it. In his
Preventing.
rage, he isn't listening to you. He rushes at Vilma, and he's gonna attack recklessly.
He lost his wreck.
Okay, he hits you for 21. He's gonna deal his normal 4 damage plus 2 damage from the rage.
Oh no, so I take 3.
Ernie.
This is actually.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
ruh-roh.
Vilma, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna get mad too. I don't know if I can inspire myself for
Should be able to.
attacks.
Should be able to inspire yourself. Actually, now I'm not sure. Now I'm second guessing. this.
Creature other than yourself. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Your glory's just too good. You can't even
Malabar's
see it.
Exactly. Huh!
Can you use a
Can-
mirror to inspire yourself?
Aha.
Hold on, I need to look at myself to feel inspired.
No one says no to Vilma. All right.
I'll
go to swing
I'll get him.
You go to swing at Kasurk. It collides with his chest, and he just puffs it out, knocking your fist away. Anything
It
else?
usually works. It usually works. One more. Okay. Your turn. You hit me now.
All right. Nephros.
Yes. He is I can't think of a remark. No, give me a second. You're like, oh come on, Cirque. You're bleeding from the tusk and you haven't even gotten a speck out of her.
I'm also starting like I got
The
a
1d4.
Oh my god, you're one.
Like
Is it a
3
weighted
ones in a
die?
row.
Yes, it's digitally weighted.
It is digitally weighted. I did it myself. Okay,
You sure
he
it's more
takes
like a
1
D4?
damage and is now bloodied. Dun 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 dun. Bloodied.
Ooh.
I mean, whatever.
Never holds up a finger. Scoreboard.
All right, it is Kasurk's turn. He's gonna go for a nice roundhouse kick. Well, no, low kick to try and knock you down off your feet.
Difficults are very good at my feet.
Ugh.
No, like I said.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. I'm very good. I'm very sure-footed. Oh, there go my ankles.
How did I get on the ground? What happened?
The sky is spinning. The snow is like flitting about, and you take another, because of your heroism, 3 damage.
I'm very good at my foot.
And you know what? He's gonna follow through with another attack and try to jump down on top of you. See if you can roll out of the way of this. Dodge this. You dodged it, coincidentally.
Yeah.
So
If you say so.
yeah, I mean, you were prone, but that was sort of a rule of cool thing, so I was just going straight. You dodge roll out of the way, and you like stumble back to your feet, backpedaling away from Kasurk. It's your turn.
While I'm getting up, I'm gonna need to tag out. Big honk, get him! And I just swing Big honk at his face.
All right, you take Big
Go, Hunk.
Hunk off of your back and swing it towards Kasurk. Make an improvised weapon attack, I suppose.
Please, for the love of Christ, yes. Yes.
It
Big honk
collides.
is my man.
It collides with Kasurk right across the noggin. Let's call it a club, and deal a d4 of bludgeoning damage and add your strength.
Ooh. So 6.
Is Hunk gonna be the first one to get a kill?
All right.
Yes.
Kill Steel Hunk.
Kasurk falls down to
Pretty
the
ripe
ground.
for a Nephros kill.
Weapons. I didn't say no. Weapons. And he kind of just falls back on the ground. I relent.
Big honk is the winner.
Nephros stumbles over and like grabs, like he grabs Vilma's arm, but he can't actually lift it all the way up because he's shorter than her. So he just kind of lifts it up to like right angle height, like you would a boxer's hand. He's like, yeah.
I'll actually hand Nephros Big honk, and I'll put an arm down to Kasurk.
Thank you.
Nephros steps away from Vilma and now is holding Big Hunk over his head, cheering as he faces everyone else.
Everyone else is
Big
Grundle.
honk chance.
Yeah.
Going,
Hey,
Big Hunk,
Yeah.
Big Hunk, Big Hunk.
hug kiss, hug kiss.
Big Hunk.
Kasurk is helped to his feet. This wasn't expecting that, but I suppose we didn't set the rules. I accept defeat humbly from you, Goliath.
Honestly, I'm a terrible fighter. Big honk is the real muscle here.
That he is. Come on, I suppose I owes you a drink. And he kind of limps over to the tavern. He's a bit dizzy, even though he's not drunk.
Well, I think we'll be trying to hold each other up as we're fumbling back into the.
You've made friends.
Yeah. This is the catharsis I needed.
Finish him. Friendship.
Y'all look pretty good. I don't think you need any healing.
Kasurk slaps some silver onto the table next to the unconscious barkeep, and he pours a small glass of vodka for Vilma. To new friends, what's your name?
Vilma.
Right, you said it.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Vilma.
You said it at the beginning of the fight, I think. Kasurk.
Did
I'm Kasurk.
Right, you didn't introduce yourself,
Or
Kasurk.
did I?
Good to meet you.
Vodka! He holds it up. And then-
Vodka.
And then you both drink over each other's shoulders, and then he starts trying to sing that song that you were singing a while ago.
It's a lot of. It's kind of like the Maui I forgot what they're called when they all do
the
the
haka.
dance. The hakas. Yes, thank you.
Not a Gregorian chant.
Yeah, Kasurk is getting a good eyeful of that. He thoroughly enjoys this type of song, and
Actually, hold on a second.
oh,
8.
whoa, it is an 8, but it doesn't take that much effort to bell out a war chant type thing.
Nobody said it had to be in tune.
Yeah, or good. You're singing in a bar.
Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
you guys start singing with each other. Grundle, you still have not seen that little girl, Hefster.
Oh. I think her parents are gonna be mad at me if I don't find her. I hope she doesn't stay out all night, waiting for me to find her.
Maybe she's
Oh.
dead.
I don't think that would be good.
Let me
Would you
just
like us to
make
help you find her?
another.
Yeah, we probably should go look for her if you lost her.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna look again. I need a lot of help.
Grundle goes back inside. I can't find her. Have you tried looking? You're right, I'll go look.
It's like Chris in the fridge.
I'll try it again.
I've tried nothing and I can't find her.
Right.
Yes, but have you tried again? Well, your 10 perception does not find her. Yeah.
Would you like some help?
Yes, please. Movie.
What was it, perception?
Well, if you'd like, you
Or
can use perception.
investigation
You
if
can also
you
probably use survival, knowing you.
Oh boy, we got
It's
the
the
drunk
same
search
roll.
party going on.
Esther,
not
where
bad.
are you?
If I were a tiny thing, I'd be under something.
You start looking under stuff. You eventually see some tracks that look like they could be a little girl's heading out this way.
I think she went this way.
Can't wait to
Yeah.
find her and everything be okay.
Hopefully.
Nothing bad could ever happen.
You follow the tracks out. They seem to be heading towards the copse of trees in the north of Bremen, just on the hill. It's a low hill, but it blocks the wind.
Oh, it's
Nice.
come all the way out here.
I think she's cheating. I
Her
called
parents
no
clearly told her not
treesies.
to go over here.
I mean, it's her home. There's no reason for her not to go over here.
Is there anything special about this house on the hill over here?
Not really, it's just a house on the hill. Is Venric with you?
I don't know,
Did
is
we
it?
all go? Or is it
Only
just you
Suvi
guys?
I
and
went.
Grundle said they were going.
Ah.
Vilma is presumably in the midst of a war chant. I don't know what Nephros is doing.
It's fine. I offered to look for, but if they went without, then I will be back in the
Fishing
bar.
boats,
Just,
apparently.
Nephros is gonna play some or offer to try and drum up a game of Three Dragon Ante at the bar. I think.
Give me cards for anybody. There are some takers.
Terrific.
I'll take your money if you want. I feel like I'm
Alright.
really on my A game right now, so
Terrific. Gather up and I'll deal them out.
Right, you deal up a game of Three Dragon Ante with you two and 3 other people. Make a 3 Dragon Ante check with, I'm gonna say, charisma. If you don't have it, it's just flat charisma.
natural 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's
You
the
just like
third
drop
one.
your hand on the table.
And this game is 4 Dragon Ante, yes? Dragon chests or
King me.
King me?
Oh wow! Did we both pick the same game to be proficient in?
Yeah.
There's others?
Nice.
All
I
right.
love it.
Well,
Don't
you're
worry,
I
gonna
have a
guys.
dice
I
out.
got this.
you're gonna roll against 2 other people. I'm gonna say 2 of them are drunk, so 2 of them will roll with disadvantage. A 10, a 3. Those guys are probably not gonna beat you. Though the person, they're probably proficient if they agreed to join you. So one of them probably got a 12, which would meet Nephros. Let's see how the last guy did with his single.
Ooh.
This person is quite sober and ready to swindle some drunkards at the
It plays
Grumpy
to
Moose.
fucking win.
Yeah, this guy is reading you guys like a book. Very shifty looking lady. She kind of like peers down at the table and has a good eye for what's going on. She calls
probably,
Nephros'
I probably have my hand showing to her like this whole time.
Vilma
and I'm
just has her
hiding it
hand
from
like
everyone
she has
else
it
but
just
her.
flat open on the table, like staring at the cards.
It's like
I'm trying to
Goku in
hide
his
it, but I'm
playmat.
just showing it to her, not because I didn't actually notice that she was there.
Yeah.
So
uh,
focused on hiding it from Nephros that she.
yeah. Nephros and the one dude are kind of like tied, and they were kind of like trying to play off of each other. But this last lady just kind of like goes, "King me," and shows her cards. And yeah, it looks like she won this round. She takes the pot. You all lose a silver, we'll say. You were probably betting coppers, but you end up losing like 10 copper pieces.
I overbet, so I'll lose more. I'll lose more.
Yeah, you actually
You kept putting it in.
lost money in an earlier round and did a buyback in.
I was so confident I doubled down, and it didn't work out.
At least you didn't bet big hunk yet.
At
That
least.
is- I was like, big honk, what should we bet next? How much? And he said double down, so I doubled down. It was all his idea.
Well, I suppose that play again. She gets all the cards shuffled and ready to go. Meanwhile, Grundle and Suvi, you guys are out calling for Hefster. And
Hefster.
eventually you hear a shriek from over the hill.
Not what I was hoping for. Run
Yeah.
Away or
Running,
towards?
running,
towards
running,
it. I'm gonna
towards.
draw my quarterstaff. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my big great axe is coming out.
Trouble.
All right. You head towards the noise. Just over the trees, you see that Hefster was hiding behind a rock from what appears to be a wolf that strove a little too close to Bremen. It is snarling and ready to pounce on her. Looks to be alone. Before you can get too far, though, another 2 wolves come up from behind you both and pounce for the attack. Hefster is in harm's way, and we will have to pick up on this next time. So, thanks everybody that came out to watch. If you want to watch the thrilling conclusion of this event, you can watch us every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch our sister stream on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. Find my Book of Gastromancy, Guide to Slimes, Book of Secrets, and City Generator on Drive to RPG and the DM's Guild. As for supporting me on Patreon, you can do that /NobleCrumpet. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye. Stick around for the raid, people, if you'd like.
Wolves.
Raiders.
Start your ragens.
Read Shadow Legends.